No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're there for me too. You're still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. Burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world was brought down to your knees. And I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before, I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're there for me too. No one could ever know me. No one could ever see me. Seems you're the only one who knows what it's like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through more than the rest with. Someone I always laugh with, even if I was the best of you. Yeah. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, even your year. I'll be there for you. When the rain starts to fall, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're there for me too. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. 'Cause you're there for me too.
Hey guys, let's start the show, everybody. Huge shout out to the Watch Apprentice who's been running the UK watch community live streams for the past year or so. Today it was his final show. He's gonna have to step back a little bit and focus on his family, which is fantastic. I always encourage people to take care of themselves first and don't let the live streams take over your life. So huge kudos to him. I hopefully once everything is okay, maybe we'll have him back in the watch community. Maybe he'll resume the show in the near future. He said that if anybody would like to apply and try and run that show, in the meantime, or do a completely different show on a different schedule. There's no limitations to YouTube. YouTube is open 24 hours a day. Somebody wants to do a show on a Sunday at 1 o'clock and some New Zealand time or something. There's always an opportunity there, and I'll have promoted. But yeah, let's get back here to the main business. We've got the we've got the auction to continue reviewing and learning about more incredible wristwatches. There's so much stuff to learn, and the business of watches never stops. I was gonna do some homework, some little homework here. There was a new watch that was released from Kudoke that I think we didn't discuss. It's the newest creation. It looks incredible. It's like uh, my favorite Kudoke is the Kudoke 24-hour indicator watch, and it looks like he took that idea and juiced it up, making the entire dial the day and night indicator. And it's all completely hand carved dial, beautifully done. It looks like, let's see here, it's from exquisite timepieces, and there's one. It's the Kudoke Five. So there's a five watches that Kudoke he created. This is his fifth iteration. I think this is probably the best one yet. It looks absolutely incredible. It's still got the same classic Kudoke look on the back, and incredible look on the front. I'm not sure if this is retail price 20,600, or maybe this is being sold slightly above retail, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was, because of just the amount of work that's put in on the dial. The standard Kudoke one, let's see here, Kudoke watches. Let me just pull up his website. Here we go. The standard Kudoke watches. Uh, I don't think they go for such prices. Or maybe it is. Let's see here. Discover more. How do we do this? We go here. Wowzers! Incredible, incredible workmanship there on the dial. It says built upon an award-winning model K2, the K5 sets new standard in design, technology, and craftsmanship. Unlike K2, where the 24-hour display played a supporting role in K5, it literally becomes the star. At its heart is a large domed and hand engraved celestial disc, which completes one full rotation every 24 hours with a golden triangle on the night side to mark time in 15-minute intervals. Look at that. Incredible. Wait, where is the how do you tell the time? Oh, wait a second. Is honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you look over here on the triangle, but I'm not sure. It's hard, guys. Maybe it's over here, Kudoki. That's where the time is. Oh no, that's where the hour. Okay. It's harder. You know what? I thought I knew how to read this watch, but I take it back. I have no idea. Says intricately hand engraved celestial discs invites exploration, revealing new details just like gazing at the night sky. A closer look reveals the uh, constellation Ursa Minor, the little bear. Really? I didn't even see it. Okay. Oh yeah, there is the little bear. It's right here. Obviously. Okay, so it's on the it's at like between 9 and 7 o'clock where the little bear is. Quite charming. Okay. With the Polaris, the brightest star of the formation, serving as a guiding point in the northern hemisphere for centuries. Oh, wait. So that's going to be the Polaris, right? Uh the the yellow star, or maybe the Polaris is this one right here. There's a moon. Uh, Through the meticulous process, the different sections of the disc undergo sequential galvanic treatment in yellow gold, white, and black rhodium, enhancing the contrast and further accentuating the engraving in the striking relief. Surrounding it is a two-part dial ring, is divided into easily readable 15-minute increments. The finely crafted diamond cut edges create a unique play of light, making the watch shine in ever changing facets depending on the angle of the light. Incredible, incredible stuff from Kudoke. The case is only 38 millimeters with 12 millimeters height. Beautiful watch. This is something. Now, obviously, you can also order this watch even more with even more intricate details, and for that you pay uh, more. Yeah, that's what I thought. That oh, you see it. I'm in. I think I'm an idiot. Okay, so the golden point tells you the time, and it's the disc that rotates. right? Or am I wrong? So maybe I'm wrong. It's hard to tell because then it doesn't really make sense. Okay, but anyways, this is his first creation, Kudoke one. This was the Kudoke 2. All right, so yeah, it has to be the star, the gold star that tells you the time, because that's how it is on this other disc, right? Right here, the triangle tells you the time. Yeah, okay, so it makes sense. I was just thinking, like, how does that make sense? You know what I mean? I didn't make it. It didn't make any sense to me because okay, if the gold star over here is the one that tells you the time, then it's pointing at 10 o'clock. But 10 o'clock is daytime. Why is the night pointing at daytime? I don't get it. But I guess yeah. That no, maybe I'm an idiot. Um, regardless, regardless, it looks beautiful, guys. Shout out to everybody who's joining me tonight. Goldfinger, Dave F451, Kaloy, Matt, The Watch Apprentice, Tim G, Web One, Marco, JMB, Steer Pike. We even got the Dingo Dave. Dingo Dave. Cheers, Dingo Dave. Here's the upvoter number 13, the lucky number 13. Thank you so much. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, Florida. James the Advisor, upvote, and you should too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. The watch my watch channel is trying to explain this to me, but I am hard to get through. Kudoke 5 is a Sega Blue Planet, but at 21 times the price. Yes, but it's German made. It's handcrafted. Sega is probably, I think it's machine made. It's all right, and there's also hand engraving on the back. It's done in a different way, and Germany is a much more expensive city, or city. It's more expensive country to make stuff in. So yeah, it's going to be more expensive. It's not like I guess it's not like China. But I think they're on a different level, honestly. Let's pull up the Sega Big Planet. Sega Big Big Planet. It's a great watch. Nothing, no shade at Sega. It's an incredible watch. Here we go. Sega, however, is a world time. It actually gives you more information, I believe. It's got the disc in the middle. The disc tells you the time, but also it tells you the time in other places around the world if you know your geography. So the Sega might be even more functional, but the planet here, it's most likely it's all CNC'd. However, I mean, look at this. It's won GPHG award. It's it's incredible. It's incredible what they've done. Sega is a serious watch company. Nothing to be sneezed at. We've got Daniel Katz saying it's nice as ice. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, look at this, man. Sega is pumping out watches like there's no tomorrow. They're pumping, pumping. Guys, I think I'm gonna finish the Stag's Leap 7-year blanc that I opened yesterday. Gonna pour myself a little bit there. There we go. Oh, and if we reach 50 upvotes, I have an unboxing. Let me show you something. Cheers to the watch community. Cheers, guys. Leftover wine. I don't want it to go bad, so I figured I'll drink it today. Plus, it was really fun yesterday reviewing watches while a little bit tipsy. And we're gonna talk about the Monaco auctions very soon. I just figured let's talk about the Kudoke because it is a great watch. Check it out, guys. I got 2 packages here. If we get to 50 upvotes, I'm gonna unbox them. Um, it's not fake money. It's actually something that I ordered, and it came for free. So it's a free thing, but I think it's an interesting lesson actually in what you could do and why sometimes spending more money up front can cost you less money down the road. This is example of that thing. And also this one I don't need the uploads for this one. Let me just open this because I got the new wire. When I went to Watches and Wonders, Geneva and Paris, my wire broke. I love these Anchor wires. It's the best. They make the best USB lightning cable. So I ordered a brand new USB to lightning cable. Da 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 da. There we go. Gonzo live streams cannot be done without this wire. this is uh, this is my favorite wire. So I just got myself a replacement. This thing costs $15. Ridiculous. But anyways, let's put that aside. Oh, speaking of asides, Daniel Katz, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I said that I wasn't going to come on. I said over and over again, and
Oh,
some kind of addiction, like Cointreau and that lemon drink brought me over back to the show. But I'm only here for a while.
okay. Hey, thank you for joining in. Did you see the
Yeah,
Kudoke watch I was looking at?
yeah, yeah. I
You're a
did. I
huge
gotta
fan of Kudoke.
hold on. I gotta go to settings and fix this because the damn thing acted up on me.
Yeah,
Um,
your headphones are making the farting sound.
yeah,
Uh, uh.
audio. Okay, press
Yeah.
audio. Go
My
down.
watch channel says he loves Kudoke. Peachy has two of my favorites, especially the blue one. Yes, the blue
Now
one
I
is
can hear
incredible.
you.
You can hear me
Isn't
now?
that like magic? Yeah, I can hear you.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, I can hear you. That's sad. I can hear you. I could get brainwashed more.
You can get wristwatch brainwashing. Are you ready to take in the wristwatch brainwashing, Daniel?
Oh God, it is beautiful, but damn
Oh yeah. Oh, you
expensive.
like it? You like it?
I like
Yeah.
it, but not on my
Look,
budget. I mean, I think it's worth it. I just
it's
not on my budget to
expensive.
have. Yeah, yeah. Not on my budget. I mean, compared to other things, it's probably a good deal because
Hmm.
he that's all workmanship up there.
Yeah.
And I found the globe that you showed, whoever made that, GPHD or not, it was boring compared to
Sega
this.
design.
What?
Yes. The Sega design.
Yeah, the Sega design.
Really, it's boring compared to
Well, for
this one.
me, it's the globe.
Yeah.
You know,
Here,
I
here.
I don't know.
Look.
Just this is
Yeah.
better.
This is
Yeah,
the
I mean
Sega.
it's fine, and it won. Okay, it won the GPHD. I guess
Yeah.
it's revolutionary, but
It
not for
it
me.
won the challenge because it's very cheap. Very cheap.
Oh,
It's $1,000.
affordable. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
who's Sega? Who
Ray
are
Ray has
they?
one of these.
Who are they? Sega. What and what movement do they use?
Chinese made company.
Oh, Seagull.
Yeah.
Oh, good for
Sega.
them because we're talking about a price point here. No, no,
Yeah.
good for them. I like them. I,
Yeah.
I'm not
As
I'm not
far
talking
as
about the.
mass produced
Yeah,
watches
yeah,
go, it's pretty
yeah.
good. For a
How
thousand
much are
dollars. A thousand
really?
bucks.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I had no idea. No, that's
It's
fine.
cheap.
That's not to compare with the other one. The other one is like a lot of time, a workmanship to put into that. But this is really good. I changed my mind. This is very good. Sure.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, it's not like, incredible, right? But for $1,000, $1,200 plus, they make it in titanium for 1,400. So if you have a little bit more to spare, you could
Let
pay. Oh,
me.
she,
Yeah. Let me put it this way. With
yeah.
Sega, you call it Sega. I call it Seagull. With Sega, I would go for their chronograph maybe or one of
No,
their
this is
three hand
different.
watches.
Siegel. It's not Siegel. It's Siga.
Oh, oh,
It's
it
a
is
different
Sega.
brand.
Oh, Sega, CIGA. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Not
Okay.
to be confused with Seagull.
Excuse me. Then
But they probably
I'm
use Seagull movement.
maybe. Okay.
Let's
All right.
let me
Whatever.
see here. A masterpiece of art. Earth, our only blue sanctuary, has been made fragile by human action. Yeah, your fragile human action, making cheap disposable watches is contributing to the Earth's fragility. I mean,
No, no, no. Let's not jump to
I'm
conclusions.
joking, obviously. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
joking. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by them.
Oh yeah.
Inspired by urgent need to protect our planet, the Sega designed Blue Planet collection. You know why the ocean is blue?
No,
It's all
what?
that
Why?
plastic. It's all that plastic
Oh,
in the
right,
ocean.
right, right, right. Okay.
The Sega designed Blue Planet collection was created to embody this message. It urges everyone to listen to Earth's pulse and protect our shared home. You know, it's a great message. It's a
Yeah,
great message.
I want to add, I just was triggered by all this thing about nature and about the blue of the ocean. And it just triggered this. I'll only be off topic for a second.
Hmm.
But Tim, I told you while I was on the plane, coming from, I guess, coming home from France.
Hmm.
Pants in my pants. No, no. I was coming home from France, and there was something about some guy was watching a video. I think I told you about it. These two guys from Germany. They do trips.
Hmm.
They're trippers, and they went to Ontario from Germany to do some hiking. Anyways, they were watching a video, their own video, of a guy that was hiking in South America.
Yeah.
Uh, Within his knapsack was an inflatable boat, but when it inflates, it's really solid. Like it's really solid that can handle rapids, sort of like a almost like a kayak. But it was solid, like it would inflate into solid with rivets. The bottom floor of this
Yes.
boat when it's inflated, then he can reduce it to this little thing like a sleeping bag and put it in a sack and then walk a ways. And then when he comes to another body of water, he can inflate again. And he's got his tent in there. Good God, how they can do all this stuff. And it's all in his backpack. Now, you know about this stuff,
Yeah.
but the
You're not
technology's become
talking
really
about this
advanced.
one, right? So, because this is the one that I really like. Check
This is
this
Uh-huh.
out.
an option for people looking for a boat that's easy to carry, transport, and store. It's especially useful for people who live in an apartment like me,
Kayak.
Oh,
or
yeah.
moving
Look at
around
that.
And that's pretty
with
good. But this
kayaks.
guy
I'm
made it
hoping the
even
Lake Plus and
smaller.
getting it water ready
This
Ah,
is
I
can be
pretty
a
see.
good,
little
I have to
confusing at
admit.
first, but the brand has
It's
videos
nice,
to help you
right?
figure it
Yeah,
out in the
yeah.
first few tries. All right, I'm going to show you guys holding it
This is so
like this.
great. Whoever
Once you get the
Look
hang of
at
it, the
this.
creators, they
push,
really
pull, and
done
clip
fantastic
setup
job
is
making this one.
extremely easy.
Oh, he's a
I was able to
creator.
get the Lake Plus fully set up
I
in
don't
just
think he's
1
the
minute.
creator, but
All right, I
Oh,
am
they probably sent him one for the review.
fun. The dog loved it.
Look at this. He
So
even
the
today
went
we
with
are
his
dog.
dog
finishing
Okay.
up the legs. Here's the hardest part of breaking down the kayak. It
with
is
the dirt.
pushing these seams back in. So
Oh,
I'll just do
okay.
that over kayaks.
Seams back in.
If you're hoping to be in the water all day long, you might want to look into a kayak with more padding.
Okay. Anyways, it's
In
pretty
order
cool.
to hose
Yeah,
off,
It's a pretty
yeah.
cool kayak. Yeah, but you're
Oh,
talking about
yeah.
something different. I see.
No, along the same line, but I think this guy, maybe it's the same one. I don't know. But those were rough rapids he was on when he reached
Yeah.
them, and I think it had a stronger bottom to it somehow.
Hmm.
Hard to believe that how advanced things can, like nanotechnology. It's like it can go from very small and expand into this whole thing, and then crumple up into a small thing again. What he had was pretty good too. What you just showed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
yeah. No, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. My favorite is there is a guy who makes these. They're not they're not foldable, but there's like a yacht. It comes into two pieces. Let me see here.
Uh, you're talking about a yacht now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a yacht with the full on sail. Uh,
It comes with a kitchen? My goodness, a yacht.
yeah, no kitchen, but almost. It's
Oh
just
yeah.
everything except the kitchen.
All
And
right.
I showed it on the stream before. I don't know what it's called, but it was very very cool. It was a wooden yacht. Let's see, wooden yacht. Let's see here. Maybe I can find it very quickly. It was so great. But maybe I can't find it. Maybe I'll show it some other time. Yeah, maybe. Let's see, maybe is this it? No, maybe no, I don't have it. But anyways, yeah, Daniel, it's so cool. Don't worry, when the apocalypse comes,
Oh
these things
God.
are not gonna save you.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
Like
Did you know
uh
that there is a big, like an entire continent in the middle of the ocean where all the plastic has accumulated? All the it's called like a big garbage pile in the middle of the ocean.
ugh.
You don't know about it? It's disgusting. Huh.
Oh brother, thanks for reminding me. Change the topic for now. I hear you, but
It's too late. I mean, Tim G, he donates to this big charity that tries to save the the ocean from the plastic
oh
because
Tim, I
there's
don't want to
so
see this.
The globe.
No, no,
well,
no, I don't
you
want to
have
see
to,
it.
you have
Terra,
to. It's basically it's
our
over,
world,
Daniel.
threat
Hold on,
not only to
hold on.
nature
Let's
of the
skip
patch.
forward there.
Sometimes
See, there's
the
like the
size of
garbage
Texas.
because of the ocean currents. It actually
Yeah.
what it does, it accumulates all this garbage in the middle of the ocean. There's a central area where all this garbage comes together. It looks
Oceans,
like
posing an
anyway. This is not a great video. And I think they actually it's not illegal to show that video online.
Oh
But yeah,
yeah.
it's like this. It's just
Yeah.
mountains. Look at this. It's never endless. It's a tick. You have to go to TikTok to see the truth. It's just like this. Look at this.
Ugh.
Just yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
It's over. It's over. This planet is fucked.
Okay, Tim. All right,
Yeah. I
thanks.
hate to break it to you, but
Mm.
I mean most people already know this. But yeah, it's too bad. And guess what? These type of watches, they're just gonna contribute to more uh garbage in the ocean. That's why you have to buy Rolex. You buy Rolex and you buy one and you keep it forever. And that's the best way to go about this. Yeah, I'm trying to get away from plastic. I've had this bottle. Look at this,
Yeah.
Daniel. You see it?
Yeah.
I don't buy plastic bottles anymore. I bought this one and I think I already used it for 2 or 3 years. I think I had maybe 2 years I had. Just refill it and just keep using it. Wash it, take care of it, and that's the only way you guys can help save this planet. But anyways, Daniel, it's so
How
cool.
are we gonna talk about watches now?
Let's get back to watches.
No.
Kudoke is great. Kudoke, and see, it's a treasure. This type of watch, when you pay $20,000 for a watch, that actually makes you cherish it, preserve it, and take care of it. It's not going to be thrown away. When you buy some cheap disposable watches, you just people just don't take care of them as much. And that's why sometimes it's good to pay more because then you actually value the thing that you paid more for, if you can afford that is, you know? Fayetteville says it can save you with zombies take over since you can't swim. There you go. Carlino 911. Americans buy cheap rubbish goods that creates this mess, but in 3 to 4 weeks, shelves will be empty. Nothing leaving China to USA. Well, hopefully, you know what? Maybe that's good because this cheap goods, they're not good for the planet. They're not good for the people. It's like an addiction. People become addicted to shopping. It's a big problem, the shopping addiction, especially for garbage. I despise websites like Temu. You know about this website Temu? It's the worst website on the planet Earth. They're just selling just garbage, straight up garbage, guys. Look at this. They're just pumping out nonsense. Just look at this. Just mountains. Oh, look at this. There's the money. There's the money. Hey, hold on a
Yeah,
second.
the money. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa. Oh, maybe that's where it came from. Look at this.
Oh, all right.
$100 bills, high quality replica. These are
Yeah.
replica dollars. The replica money.
Okay. So
$5 for a pack. That's
how do
pretty
you like
cheap.
that? It's pretty cheap for
Yeah.
that fake money. Now,
Yeah.
I went to get some fancy dolls in
Mhm.
Ostuni, Italy,
Yeah.
and I went and got them. Thought I was very smart. I got my new friends,
Yeah.
my fake adopted children here.
Yeah.
I don't have to feed them much, Tim. And then I look at the label underneath.
Uh-oh. No.
They're not made in Italy.
No.
Yeah,
They're made in China?
yeah. But
Fuck.
I'm not throwing them away. I'm not throwing my
Yeah.
dolls out the
Yeah.
window. They'll stay with me though.
See, if they were made from natural in like materials at least, like from real whatever, like cotton or whatever, at least they would be biodegradable. Does it say what
Yeah.
they're made out of? Is that polyester?
All right, let's under her butt. Let me see.
Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah, hide the camera. Hide the camera.
No, I don't know. I can't.
It doesn't
There's
say?
nothing to see here, Tim.
Okay.
I presume it's the cheapest material possible. Hold on, let me see what this
That's
one's
very
made out of.
unfortunate.
What?
That's
Oh, the
very
writing's so
unfortunate.
small, Tim, I can't make out. That
Yeah.
means it's probably not, it's not made out of anything. Um, cotton like, I don't think.
Yeah. You gotta buy everything either wool or natural materials.
But I thought it was made out of from Italy.
That's what they want you to think. It's
Oh,
probably some foreigners who traveled there, and then they're reselling these as if they were handmade.
yeah.
Handmade.
This is
Hey, buy
like
my toys. These are
like a
handmade. I'm trying
tourist
to feed my children.
this tourist shop in Ostuni, Italy. You thought,
Yeah,
it'd be supporting the community, and you bought
yeah,
something made there, and now look at it's made in China.
yeah. It's probably cartel owned as well.
Oh, I don't know.
Smuggle these. They make them in some sweatshops by
Oh
basic slave.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
but
all very sad.
Sam, it's all very encouraging tonight. You're offering some good.
It's
I guess
reality.
it's
That's
called not blowing smoke or sunshine.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't blow smoke up people's ass. This is where people come to get the truth and nothing but the truth.
oh yeah,
I don't just say stuff to make people feel good about themselves, and then later they come to realize, hold on a second, it's all rip off. No, no, no. I'd rather be honest with somebody
yeah,
than just sucking up to them. You know
yeah.
what I
I'd
mean?
rather be dishonest. No, I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm kidding. I'm not dishonest.
yeah. It's tough, man.
So,
It's really hard.
so
Sometimes
what do you say? I got about 2 minutes to live after I have to listen to you now. I got
I
about two
think
more
you
minutes to
got
live.
very long life ahead of you, Daniel. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it. Yeah,
yeah,
you're gonna be good.
yeah.
Um,
Anyways,
yeah. Okay. You want to
I'm
hear
gonna.
about Oris? Oris is doing something new, or you gotta go. You said you gotta.
Not yet. I'll stay a few
Okay.
more minutes.
All right. Because let me go through this article real quick. Because Oris, they're also involved in this stuff saving the planet, right? They make dials out of recycled plastic.
Actually, they've
And
been at this for a while, haven't they?
They did. They did. And
Uh-huh.
there's some business news. Oris CEO doubles down on value amid challenging markets. There's an article in Hodinkee. After not meeting in person for several months, one doesn't start a conversation with Rolf Studer talking about business. You will get there, but only after some genuine pleasantries, affable and quick to smile, while most certainly Swiss in his professional focus and determined the co-chief executive officer of Oris first offers some highlights from his longtime favorite holiday spot in Italy with photos to illustrate. Then we are on to discussing this winter's backcountry skiing. See, I mean, it's just a lot of nonsense, but this guy should be focused on watches and not skiing. Okay, anyways. Studer's phone is replete with pics of him skinning up the mountains and then skiing. Now, maybe that's why Oris is not doing so well. The guy is just
He's
busy
skiing?
skiing. Yeah, he's not
Oh my
present.
God. My God.
This is just ridiculous. Okay. Anyways,
I'm gonna go. I'm on my way here to
yeah,
get something that's appropriate to the
yeah.
conversation. So
Okay,
keep talking.
go get it. Go get it. The shared desire to revisit these rare respite mountain moments is welcome and expected. These are uncertain and tough times for the Swiss watch industry. The Holstein, Switzerland-based family-owned company, founded in 1904, came to Watches and Wonders this year with a refreshed branding image that is subdued while featuring a lighter color palette. Most notably, however, Oris released just one new set of models for this year's salon. Wah, wah. Yeah, because the CEO was busy skiing. That's why they didn't come up with
Yes,
anything new.
that's
Uh,
right.
yeah, exactly.
Let's
Thoroughly.
protest.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Through. Yeah, what are they paying him for? Through.
What am I paying him for? No,
Yeah,
I didn't pay him.
yeah.
I'm innocent. I didn't.
Yeah, I bet he didn't. He still charged the company for that, for his time off on the slopes. Um, let's see here. Throughout Lee, covered by 1010 in his excellent introducing article, complete with live pics and pricing. The bold new colors of the dials and the pics were perhaps not the most surprising elements of the story. Instead, it was the aggressively reasonable pricing of the three of the new big crown pointer dates that grabbed attention. Driven by the Salida movements, they are listed at just 2,000 Swiss francs. It's cheap. Yeah, exactly. Oris is onto something here. They're going down market. Nobody wants Oris with an in-house movement for $8,000. I don't know what they were thinking. So now they're going back in their pricing. 2,300 on a steel bracelet. Pointed date complication is a watch that Oris has continuously produced since 1938. Yes, please. That
Yeah,
looks
but
good.
is it contributing to the cause too? Is there a certain percentage? It's nice
Yeah,
looking,
the
actually.
cause of skiing on vacation. The cause
Okay.
is
Okay,
more
here's what.
vacations for the CEO.
Okay, I got a surprise
Okay,
for
surprises.
50 votes, which
50
has
votes.
doing it's something
Oh,
to
you and
do
me are
with
doing a 50 votes thing.
to get the show something that has something to do with saving the ocean.
Yeah. Come on,
Okay,
guys.
I've
Get to
got something in my hand.
Oh, I have something too. If we get 50 upvotes, Daniel, I've got two something.
Okay,
You know what these
but
could be?
no. Okay, we'll see. But listen, Tim, I know you're tight on cat. Oh, the watch that I got you. You told me that we worked out something on the phone about that watch, the Disco
Yes.
Volante. Here, put $100 towards Save the Ocean. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's donate.
Okay? Like the money you said you're going to give me in between what you'll keep and what I get and to pay
Yeah.
off the food.
Hey,
$100. Okay, is that
I
okay?
have a better idea, Daniel. Hold on. Let me check something here. Let me just give me a second.
All right,
I got a
okay.
something. I got a better idea. Hold on a second. Let's do
All right.
something. See here. Let me see here. Giving. Let's see. Uh uh let's see here. Oh, manatees. You want to save manatees?
What's that?
Save the manatee club. Okay,
No,
never
no, look,
mind.
one thing at a time. We'll do
Okay,
a
yeah,
lot of
one thing
things.
at a
We'll
time.
do a
All
lot
right.
of things, but now you brought up the ocean. It's bothering me like high hell. It's a
$100
start.
is not going to cut it, Daniel. I hate to break
Hey,
it to you.
how about $100 times 14 point whatever billion people? Let's
Yeah.
just start with something,
Let's
okay?
add something. Yeah, Tim
Yeah.
G has been donating. Tim G has a charity that he likes to donate to. He said he's going to be back on Wednesday. We'll talk to him. Maybe we'll donate to his charity. Okay.
Okay, but let's talk about that
Yeah.
later. About if you want, we'll start with that thing out of that watch, okay?
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
a small amount, but it's a start,
Yeah.
right?
$100. $100, and I'll donate
Yeah.
$100 from my share
Okay. All right,
of the
there we go.
thing. Okay. You and me
Okay.
will donate $100 each.
Yeah,
We'll
so
do our
the
part.
amount, and we're not going to dox the information, but out of the amount that you said you're going to pass over to me once you sell a piece,
Yeah.
take $100 off. Okay.
You got it. The
Okay.
Disco
So
Volante is available
Disco
for
Volante,
sale if anybody's interested. Oh,
and we're
you think
reducing
there's
the
one on
price.
eBay? Let's check eBay. Uh, 4-lane
Let's
marble.
hope they're not putting it up for $400.
Yeah, let's hope
Then
so.
we're a deep S, like whatever.
You know,
Don't
I
even
don't.
look it up, Tim. Don't look it up. I
No,
don't
I
know.
don't think they go below retail. These are very extremely
Okay.
sought after,
All right.
Daniel.
Okay. All right.
You
Okay.
think they're cheap? No, 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 no. And now there's import duties. You got them, dude. There's not a single one available. You see this?
How do you like that?
If I list it, we might actually be able to sell it above retail.
Okay. All right.
So I'll
So
give it a try.
it's good that you looked it up.
Yeah, you see, I told you. Here you can see it. You see that? Da, 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 da. You see? Not as, there's some. Look at this. There's people selling uh Furlan Maria. This is like the limited edition dial.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Look at that,
Yeah.
3,800. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
expensive. Oh, this is the same movement that what's his name? Red Shovel has in his
Right.
salmon studio underdog, right? That looks exactly
No,
identical.
look, and this one might be worth something.
Yeah, oh, the salmon dial. Let's see it.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's not for sale. I
It's
know you're keeping it.
no.
You're keeping it. There's a black one that's like, there's I don't think there's a salmon one available, is there? There's Daniel. No salmon ones available. Somebody's selling that one like you have, but with the black dial for 1,100. So I told you,
Okay,
man,
so
these are
it
expensive. They
well,
hold value.
it's around the going price basically.
Mm.
It's just a little bit above, I guess.
Hey, Goldfinger 0808 says, no charity. I donate to the Timmy Fund. Thank you.
Fair enough. Fair enough,
Fair enough.
Goldfinger.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this is, remember, guys. I'm a bit of a charity myself. Not that this is not a charity. I'm not a
Oh, by the way,
charity.
a little
I'm
off.
providing an actual service,
Okay, a little
entertainment.
off topic.
Yeah.
Little off topic, and we'll labor on it later. But I don't know. But I think the UK channel
Yes.
may not continue. I don't know. I only came in for a few minutes.
Okay, Daniel.
We'll double.
I was
No,
on there. It was the last show. You didn't hear about it?
no, I
The
didn't
Watch
know.
Apprentice has wrapped it up. He's got a family
Okay.
situation that he's currently taking
Oh,
care
I
of,
didn't
and
know.
he's
Okay.
stepping away.
Oh, I see. I see. I
He
see.
did
Okay.
not get the tap on the shoulder. He's just stepping away
No,
because
I
he
didn't
needs.
mean that either. I
Yeah.
didn't mean
Okay.
that either. I just didn't
Or
know.
before
Okay.
people start spreading rumors or stuff like
Oh,
that.
I see. I see. Okay.
He's busy with his life, and
Yeah, yeah. I
doing
got it.
those streams. It's not easy
Hey,
doing streams. It's
yeah,
hard.
yeah, right.
It takes dedication, takes a lot of time to think about what you're going to talk about the
Yeah,
show. Not
yeah.
every not everybody is as comfortable doing it as you and me. So yeah, guys, let's get to 50 upvotes, and we'll do a double unboxing here.
And exposure for me. Everyone's seen what I've got here before, but
Yeah.
not under this context. And Andrew, from Time and Tide, takes credit to
Hmm.
some extent for me having this particular item.
Oh, okay. Andrew from Time and Tide. That's pretty cool. Uh,
McCutcheon, right? That's his
yeah,
last name,
Andrew
McCutcheon. Yeah,
McCutcheon. He's from
yeah, yeah. Australia
Australia.
originally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
an Australian. He
yeah,
opened
yeah,
the Time and Tide boutique.
yeah,
He's done fantastic job.
yeah.
Setting it up. It's a big hit now. They're hosting all kinds of events. Every time there's a new watch release, they usually have an in-person meetup and launch party. It's incredible. Uh, actually, um, Kojak went to the launch party of the new uh, the Christopher Ward watch, the
Yeah.
Loco
Oh,
Christopher
by the
Ward. He had a lot of
you
fun.
want to read Double D?
Uh,
Double
yeah,
D.
yeah. The Double D says, "I only donate to the Human Fund, money for the people." Thank you.
But if you're say, first of all, that I know he's maybe being tongue in cheek, but
Mm.
and he's always funny. But just a serious note on that. Uh, there's nothing wrong with what he said. You're trying to support people, but also the saving the ocean does help save people
All these
because we can't
charities,
live.
they're scams anyway, Daniel.
Are they?
They pocket majority of the money for
Oh
themselves,
yeah. Oh yeah.
and they
Yeah.
only use like 4% of the money donated to
Oh
the
wait.
actual cause,
Okay. Case in
and then they
point.
just use the
Case in
money to
right.
travel around the world.
I hear you. Case in
Yeah,
point. Amnesty International.
yeah.
It's only conjecture. I don't know for sure, but Amnesty International, you get these people with their little vests, with their placards somewhere downtown. There's a group of them, and they got that personality. They say, "Hey, how are you?" And they try to start a conversation. and they act like you're your best friend, and to talk you into helping Amnesty International. And of course, it's only Daniel. It's fake charity. George Costanza creates. I'm okay. All right. Fair enough.
You
Double D.
don't know the
So,
quote? That's a Seinfeld quote.
oh yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I've seen George Costanza. Right. Okay. I didn't know that part. So,
Okay.
Amnesty International, they make friends with you, and they won't stay friends with you unless you pay $50 a month for whatever the cause is. And the suspicion is, and it's only conjecture, that there's a big chunk is what you just said, but I don't know for sure, so I don't want to get into trouble.
Yeah, don't get into trouble, Daniel. Goldfinger 0808, $100 PayPal donation charity sent. Thank you so much, Goldfinger. Really appreciate that. That's huge. That is
Mm.
really huge. That $100, that's super helpful. You don't even realize it. But
All right.
yeah, I bought the new equipment. Got the microphone,
Okay.
the headphones, the new sorry, not the microphone. I have the microphone. I got the new mouse, the new camera, and the new headphones. So I spent
Oh,
$400 for the equipment to do shows for you guys, right? When you support the Tim Wright show, you're kind of supporting yourself. You're donating towards the entertainment,
you
right?
got headphones? You got new headphones?
Got new fancy headphones. Yeah, I don't
Oh
have
God.
headphones at
You know
all.
what? That reminds me. I've got to get a new head.
Get the new head first. You need to
Yeah.
get a head
Yeah.
then you get the headphones. Okay, you gotta
All
know
right.
your
Yeah.
order.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay,
Priorities. Priorities.
get your priorities straight, Daniel.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
sir. All
listen to
right.
this.
Telling me there's no such thing as the human fund.
Well, there could be.
Okay, Double D. I stand corrected. I didn't know. Okay.
There's no such
All
thing
right.
as the human fun, but there could be, but there isn't.
Yeah.
Well, I could give the money back. Yeah.
George, I don't get it. If there's no human fund, those donation cards were fake. You better have a damn good reason why you gave me a fake Christmas gift.
Well, sir, I gave out the fake card because
Anyways, this is another. Yeah, he created a fake charity. Where did I
Yeah.
see that done before?
Uh,
Anyways, we
you
got.
know,
Huh?
you actually see George Costanza, the real Jason Alexander, what he's like. He's like he talks like Spark in Star Trek. He's the complete antithesis of that character.
Mm,
Brilliant man. He collaborated in a fundraiser in Double Jeopardy to raise funds for charity. That's one of
yes,
the most intellectual games. And he's just talks totally different than what we see there. Just saying.
of course. It's called a TV show, just like these live streams. Just like these live streams, we're
Thank
doing a
you. All
show.
right,
So,
that's a TV show, right? Thank you for
by the
that.
way, Daniel, it's just I'm just gonna like say this because like um uh, I got a call from Daniel earlier today, and
Oh,
he
don't
was
go
like
into
really
that.
worried about the underwear prank.
Oh,
He's like,
that's
no,
don't tell
how
me
was
that.
the show? He's like, how was people will really think that it's a show. We're doing a show. It's
I
an
know,
actual
but
show.
it's a leave me
People
alone.
who
It
watch
was a George.
the show,
It's
they
a
know
George.
that stuff that's
Yeah,
happening here
but I
is
had my
done for
George
entertainment
Costanza.
purposes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I having my no, what's the name?
Same thing,
Kramer.
George,
I was
because
having my
that's the
Kramer
act.
moment.
That's the character he's playing. Just like
Yeah,
you
yeah, but
know,
I was
we
having my
play it up
Kramer
here on
moment.
the live stream.
I get it.
Nobody who's watching is expecting us to be, acting exactly how we would act in
I
real
know.
life. We're
I
we're
know.
trying to entertain people,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
right?
I had my Kramer moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Don't don't worry about like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
people say
yeah, yeah.
about you about things that you do on the show. You're doing them for entertainment purposes. So
Yeah. All
that's
right.
what it is. Sometimes
I
we
didn't.
do comedy here. We do edgy humor. It's a
I was
show. We're not.
confiding. I know, but I was
Yeah,
just privately making an ass of
yeah,
myself between you and me, and now
yeah,
everyone knows.
yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's all
Okay,
good.
fine.
So nobody actually thinks that you sent Kojak a pair of underwear that you wore as Daniela Katz. It
Yeah.
was it was a
You
bit.
never know. Never know.
You never know exactly. Keep the suspense. Keep the
All right.
suspense. Maybe he did. Maybe Daniel did send them. Oh, guys, this is good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
We need 7 more upvotes for the unboxing, guys. Come on, hit
Well,
that.
how about the thing that I'm going to show too, right?
Yeah, double unboxing.
Well, it's not. People have seen what I got. People have seen it before, but not under this context.
Mm,
So now they remember that what I have, because of Andrew McCutcheon,
yeah.
I didn't buy it from. He didn't have a store then, but he definitely promoted it uh, before I got it. So
Hmm.
years ago, it was years ago.
Yeah, Andrew McCutcheon gave me something as well. It was this donut cased in time watch roll. I already showed it
Oh,
before.
oh yeah.
Yeah, you see? Check it out. Look at this,
Oh, wait a
Daniel.
minute. I could do with another one. Damn it. I should have
Yeah,
gotten one.
dude, you
That's so
should get one.
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
how amazing this is.
It's
It
so
looks like an
cute.
actual donut.
Yeah.
Very dangerous because these make me crave sweets. And look at the
Yeah.
inside; it's beautiful.
Yeah. What does roommate think of it? Or she doesn't really see it. She probably doesn't care.
She couldn't care less for these things. It's not
Oh, yeah.
luxury.
Oh, it's
If it
not
was a
luxury.
Louis Vuitton or Chanel or one of those brands that made it,
Yeah.
then yes. But cased in time, it's not luxury.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's great stuff. Shout out to Andrew McCutcheon of Time and Tide. He's a great dude. Hey, also shout out to JD. JD in the chat saying hi. Hey.
Wow. Wow.
The Aussie. He's an Aussie. Speaking of Australians, JD, an
Oh, wait a minute. He
Australian.
came on a beautiful day. Wasn't he walking around Sydney? Was that him, JD, who was
That's
walking
right.
around Australia? In the
That's right.
video, he came on and showed us while we were on your show. I
That's
think that
right.
was him. Walked by
He
the
has a
opera
beautiful.
house. He walked
Has,
by the opera house and all that stuff. I think that was him.
that's him.
Okay.
He's a Aussie Gonzo legend.
Oh,
Got Ray
God.
Ray in the chat. 2 € super chat. Commercial shipping increased by 300%
Oh, damn it.
in the last 20 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Tho-
put on this. I feel like putting on this hat.
how's the wound doing? The sick burn that you got.
Yeah, I've got Tim. I've got this that I'm taking.
Mm-hmm.
Exceplan or something,
Okay. I think it's
and
got
and
your social
this.
security on it. Uh-huh.
So should
Careful with those labels.
yeah, all that stuff, and then some cream. So
No
hopefully,
herbal, no herbs. You're saying
no.
you're
This
sure
is
you sure that they didn't
this.
give you some bark
I.
to put it over
Oh,
and the
maybe
crystal
later.
that you have to
No.
hold.
Okay. Okay, Tim. This time I acquiesce to allopathic medicine for this because I get frustrated. Oh,
Uh-huh. Okay.
hi. There he is.
Hey.
Daniel,
Hey
Hi.
Tim,
JD, can you hear us?
Katz. Yeah. 1 second. I'll just change my camera to front. I got something. You're talking about crappy things made in China, the Temu
Yeah.
thing. We've got shitty things in Australia as well that shouldn't be on sale.
Let's see
Nobody
some
can
cheap
see that. So
nasty.
that is a cheap, nasty kangaroo scrotum bottle opener. Kangaroo scrotum bottle opener. You know. So
uh,
my concern is the poor kangaroo hopping around without balls. I mean, it's $44,
Wow.
but yeah, it's not classy. We've got a lot of things to be proud about in Australia, but that's not one of them.
Wow.
So
Is
yeah.
it
Australia.
made from an authentic kangaroo or
Yeah,
a
yeah.
kangaroo grown in China?
No, real
A
one.
real one here in
So
Australia. Did the
I feel
kangaroo pass
sorry.
away or did they
I don't know.
castrate it?
It says genuine product harvested and processed in accordance with certain regulations. So it's legit. So
Wow.
there you go. That's classy. And
That's
there's a
yeah.
very
kang.
classy
And
to
you see
bring
the
home.
kangaroo's hand. See the kangaroo's hand doing the
Is it
bird
showing the
behind
middle
there.
finger?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my.
Dude,
So
what
How
that's
is
how
this?
Katz.
how about the boomerangs? Are they authentic? Whatever it is, the
No,
boomerangs.
they don't finish them like that in reality,
Oh
but
okay.
it's
Oh
just for the
yeah.
tourists. It's just for the tourists. It's
Oh
nice.
yeah.
Hat.
I have one of those
Well,
boomerangs when I was in Australia.
yeah. I mean, you're a tourist in the land. I suppose that's what you get. But it's a nice morning
Yeah
here
yeah.
in Sydney. There you go.
Yeah yeah.
Super okay. There you go.
Love the
There you go.
skyline.
Yeah, it's a
Look at
nice
this.
Yeah
day. Nice time of year. Nice
There's
yeah.
time of
I'm
year.
the idiot
Oh, look,
tourist.
there you go. You are.
Look
Yeah,
at
that's
that.
it. That's
Yeah
it.
yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Oh, hilarious.
Oh, careful you
Hilarious.
don't hit your head, Tim.
I'll just take you
I,
down to hear the obvious stuff and then
what are
I'll
you,
leave you to it.
downtown Sydney or what?
Um, I don't really see that. So,
Nice
like
Grand
That
the,
looks
Seiko.
like Grand Seiko.
so yes.
Okay.
So
Give us a little tour. Tell us a little bit
you'll
about
soon,
where you
you'll
at.
soon, you'll soon see where we are as we turn this corner. It's kind of obvious. It's
Oh,
predictable, but
okay. Oh,
here's
okay.
where I work.
Oh, I
It's a
see.
This
beautiful watch
building.
to wear on such a beautiful sunny day.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice time of year. It's not too hot. Not cold yet. So it's fall. You'd call it fall, autumn. So it's
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
to get a bit cooler, but still don't have to put a jacket on or a jumper or anything quite yet. But as
Yeah,
we
look, some
pass this
guys getting
corner,
some exercise.
Oh,
Oh,
there's the
yeah,
Opera
look at the
House.
view.
The
there we
Opera
go.
House, of course.
Yeah.
Do they keep it
Wow.
pretty pristine still after all these years? The Opera House, like is it
Yeah, when you look at it closer, it's a bit not quite as
run
white. It's
down?
a bit off-white. It's
Oh,
a
okay,
bit
okay, okay.
off-white when you see it. Have
Well,
a closer
whatever.
look if you like. But it's recently, well, not that, well, relatively recently, they never really finished it properly inside because it took them like 10, 15 years to actually build the thing.
Oh
Running
yeah.
out of money, and it was a big thing at the time. But the inside interiors, the acoustics were never that great, but they have updated it and it sounds a lot better in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um, Jody from Just One Watch, he works for the Opera House, apparently,
He's
with
an
No
his
opera.
way.
bridge.
Well,
What?
Jody is an opera singer, Tim. Actually, I don't know if he's
Really?
doing that. Yeah, his training was an opera singer. Jody. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
The more you
Yes, and
know.
the more you know, indeed.
Wow. What a beautiful place to be in. Look at this. You're between three main architectural like views. You got the opera house, you got the bridge and the skyline of the
Very
downtown.
nice. I enjoyed your coverage of Watches and Wonders, Tim. That was good.
Oh yeah?
Did a good job there. I like I like that IWC Engineer Perpetual calendar. I think that's pretty nice. I like that. I like the Tudor Black Bay 58 Burgundy. That was pretty cool.
How about the reversos?
Yeah, I actually had a look at the World Time on the weekend, the Duoface World Time,
Mm.
tried it on. Yeah, it's nice. I think for me, it's always a bit weird when you have the main watch face complication that's round on on a rectangular shaped case. It's kind of, I don't know. Shit, I nearly got hit by a pigeon.
Whoa, yeah, that was close.
Did you see how
I
close
saw
it
it. I
was?
saw it. I flinched.
I did too, don't worry.
Oh boy, I've never been this close to the
Oh, look
Opera
at
So
this.
House. How
that's
do you like that?
that's a restaurant. Doesn't it look like the 1970s though in there? My God. It's like a
Oh
I
yeah,
70s
love how the
movie set.
retro.
glass is
Yeah, yeah,
bulging out.
yeah. Retro '70s look, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this it?
Wow, oh, look at
So I'll
this
just show
cruise
you the
ship
side of
there.
it.
Yeah, let's get
So over
an
here,
up
if you can have
close
a look,
look. Look at
there you go.
this. There you can see it.
There's the
Look at the
tiles, different
construction.
colours.
I heard that the way it was constructed is to be self-cleaning,
Oh, there you
the
go.
opera house.
There you go.
Yeah. Look at the tiles. You see this?
Yeah.
From far, you can't see the intricate tile work. But when you're up close, you can see all the details, the meticulous details that went in to making this building. It's a work of art. It's a
It is a
true
work of art.
statement piece.
It's
I, I, I love,
Like a Frank Lloyd Wright piece or something.
Yeah.
Look, or the Brutalist, maybe something
Yeah,
along that line.
it's very similar to that, Daniel.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
lost one of my AirPods under these stairs. I was out here on the wind. One of my AirPods fell underneath theirs. Oh no! I just got a new pair of AirPods Pro, and the wind blew it out. But we're under the stairs. I never got them back. I
Oh
blame
no.
Marcelo. I was on Marcelo's stream. That'll teach me. That'll teach me.
Yeah.
It's a
Is that-
financial disaster.
yeah, they just fell out. Oh god damn! It was super windy.
Yeah,
And
what happened?
yeah,
What is
Marcelo was
Marcelo? Is he still doing stuff, Marcelo, or is he just
every now and
back to?
again.
Oh yeah.
I think he's busier with a restaurant nowadays, which is a good
Oh
thing, I
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's better
it's a good
chef
thing.
than a live streamer.
Oh, my.
You got to
He
do
tries his
what you're
best.
what you're best at. Yeah.
You know.
These live streams, they could be really detrimental because I genuinely think like he could make more money focusing on the restaurant and
Yeah, of
focusing to
course.
get more clients, right? The super chats that come in from the live streams, it's like nothing unless you're doing it super consistently with some type of a uh, like goal in mind.
Or you have
But
a wave. You're on a wave. You have a support team, so you don't have to do everything. A number of
Yeah,
things.
that's
yeah,
hard to not have the backroom stuff if you're doing it live in the restaurant. It must be
yeah,
hard.
but having a team, then you have to manage the whole team. You always have to be
Oh no,
checking
it's a
in with them. It's a
nightmare.
big, yeah, it's a big
Oh
Nightmare.
wait a minute, Tim.
time.
I'll just throw this in. I don't want to interrupt
Yeah.
JD showing this.
Okay.
Oh, look at that wonderful
I
statue. My
like this.
goodness.
Isn't that great?
What's the
Okay.
name? This is it's a
This
Greek
is the sitar. Yeah.
sitar.
So he's
It's a
got
ram
he's got
slash human
he's got the bottom half of the goat. He looks happy enough.
sitar. Sitar.
Tim, I'll just put it
Yeah,
this way, and I'm being ignorant. I know I'm being ignorant.
yeah.
The idea is if
Human
there's
goat.
funds, if funds are coming in, let's say I was the YouTube guy, and the
Yeah.
funds were coming in, I would approach someone, maybe you or someone else, and say, "Hey, look, help me manage the day-to-day things, the schedule and this and that, and you're in. You're one of the partners, like a percentage. I don't want to deal with that headache. You're worth it." That's what I would say to whoever. I'm not going to try to do everything because there's no way I will. I want to be informed of a lot of it, but let
Yeah.
someone else manage. Let someone else be my accountant. Let someone else. Now I know you need money, but that's
That's
the hope
you're
that
talking when the serious money are coming in.
yeah, when the
Like
serious
even
money,
me, I'm
yeah.
think about
But
it, Daniel. I'm doing it full time,
no, I
and
hear
there's
you.
barely any money for me to like
I hear you. I
cover
totally
my
hear.
expenses.
I hear you. I'm talking about my hope because there's
Yeah,
no way I'm going to do what you do.
yeah.
I'd be a basket case. So it's about delegating the authority and letting someone be my manager in a way. Like at my age, JD, I guess you can guess how old I am. That I have other people in
143
place to help.
36, 36, 36.
in that hat, no
Anyway,
more than
yeah.
28.
Anyways, off topic. JD, thank you for taking us for a walk here. This is
No
nice.
problem.
Yeah, yeah. What is this
Yeah,
park?
yeah.
Looks beautiful. Look at the
Oh,
Royal
wait a
trees.
minute.
Royal
Hold on.
Botanic Gardens.
Wow, that tree's got to be over 200 years old. What do
Yeah,
you think?
it's
Look at the
getting pretty
trunk, how big
heavy.
it is. Yeah, yeah,
Look at the branches are so enormous that they're hitting the ground on
yeah,
the other
yeah,
side.
yeah,
Look, they're
yeah,
hitting the
yeah,
ground.
yeah.
Wow. Wow.
It's like a bigger version of one of those Japanese trees, in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's Moreton Bay fig, but yeah, there's a lot of them in Sydney.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, they make a hell of a mess. Hell of a mess. You imagine like the roots below here. If you had a house nearby and all the
Oh,
pipes would be just
really?
destroyed under there.
Yeah, yeah,
Christopher Robottom, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Support the team. Thank you so much. And Lefty 50 SAR, he says, Tim and Daniel, check out the Breguet Classique subscription released after Watches and Wonders and tell me what your opinion of the watch is and the concept. Hey, you know what? After the tour here in Australia, we'll watch the video. There's a video that I haven't watched yet.
I'll pop off now. I just wanted to say hi,
Nice,
listening
JD.
It
in,
was
enjoying the
beautiful.
show.
Yeah,
Take care.
this is.
Keep
I feel like I
smiling.
visited Australia already, JD. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
man. Anytime. I'll buy you lunch if you ever turn up.
I have a
See
friend
you
of
later,
mine
guys. Huh?
in Japan. She hasn't returned my messages lately, so I hope she's not angry. But maybe that's one place we'd meet is in Australia.
Well, it's splitting the difference, isn't it? You know,
I'm
let's get
sorry,
my
she's not in
triple.
Japan. She's Hong Kong. Yeah, yeah,
Hong Kong.
There you go.
That's
Nice little
beautiful. The
yeah,
birch,
yeah. It's the birch. Yeah, yeah.
birch, the birch.
5 hertz.
Lovely.
Wow.
Nice. How
All right,
long have you
guys.
had
Thanks
it?
for having me on. I've had it
Okay.
for about 18 months, I think. About
How many
18 months.
months? 8 months? Okay.
18, I
Oh,
think.
that's
I
still
lose track of time.
that's still like the honeymoon. Yeah, yeah.
One
Yeah,
last
no,
thing
I still
before you
enjoy it.
leave.
Yeah, yeah.
JD, have you been you got your Q3 there with you?
Oh, no, no. I'm
Not
going to
today.
work, so it's just after 8 o'clock on
But you've
Tuesday
been
morning. So
you've
yeah,
been
I've been
taking
out and
some
about with the
more pictures?
Q3. Yeah, doing some car shows and stuff. Still love it. I dropped
Yeah.
the bloody iPad on it one day. Did I tell you that? As soon as I got the
What?
bloody thing, it's like, yeah, I'm like, oh Christ, the dream camera. I've spent all this money, and I'm so careful with stuff. And I had my iPad Pro set up near, and I was charging it, and it was on the ground. I knocked
Yeah.
my iPad over it, and it hit the lens, like just the top of the lens. It's a slight, you can see. Oh, I was so angry.
Oh
I was
no.
so fucking angry, but it's
Oh
okay.
no.
Didn't
You
hit
got
the
a little
glass or
ding.
anything.
Dude, don't
Yeah.
don't worry about it. I was hiking with my R5
Yeah.
and I put it on my backpack and then I had to pick up a phone call and then the roommate grabbed the bag and the camera went flying.
Oh,
It hit the
Jesus
rock and then
Christ.
almost left. It almost fell off the cliff. But
Oh, what a
it
horrible
hurt the
feeling.
canvas. Look, I'll show you. So
Horrible
it,
feeling.
it's just what happens, these things. Look, I'll show you
Yeah.
you know, see that
Yeah,
on the lip
yeah.
there.
I think,
Yeah,
mate, it's just like
yeah,
patina. It's just
yeah,
patina, man.
exactly,
It's a working tool. You can't
yeah,
sort of get too upset about it. There's a
exactly.
city skyline there.
Oh my God, it's
It's
beautiful,
pretty
beautiful.
nice. Nice day. And around
That's
here, I think there's like Government House. So check this place out here. I'll just pan it to the right in a second, and I'll leave the gentleman to it. There's
wow.
it's like an old sort of castle sort of looking place. It's got Government House behind there. Probably can't see it
Oh,
that well, to be honest, but let's see if I get telephoto.
look at that.
Let me have a quick look.
Like an old
Uh,
castle for when this was a colony, right?
there we go.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute. What is it? What's it used for now?
it's Government
Beautiful.
House. It's like
What, like your
this is a
Congress?
fancy looking.
It's
Not
your
quite.
Congress? Or
It's like the
okay.
governor. The
Oh,
governor.
I see. Okay. Okay.
New
Okay.
South
Oh.
Wales governor, I believe. Who knows what
Okay.
they
Like
do in there? They
And
opened
look
it
at
one
what?
those
day. I had a look
Australian
inside.
birds. Look at the
Yeah.
bird on the
Yeah.
ground on the grass. There's a bird
Yeah.
with a weird
Just set it
beak.
back. Yeah,
The
it's an
bird with the
ibis.
weird beak.
They're commonly referred to as being bin chickens. They're ibises, but they're always in
What
bins. They're a filthy bird.
are
You
Look
know
at
the
they?
that.
ones you meet. Yeah, they're always in
That's pest
bins. They're
control.
horrible.
Free pest control.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me on. Take
All
care.
right. All right. Okay.
And
JD,
speak soon.
Okay. Good luck with the office.
anytime, always welcome on the
No
stream
worries.
too. If you you
All
know if
right.
you're walking around and you want to check in, always welcome.
Thank you. See you guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Okay. Okay. Take
Yeah.
care.
Incredible. That
Yeah.
was beautiful. And Woody in New Jersey, $2 super chat. Daniel, show us your hat and cap collection. Let's see. He's got just show us that
Uh,
rack a little bit. What you got there? It's
yeah.
like a
It's
hundred
a bit
hats.
messy here because I'm crammed with space. I got to get rid of stuff to make room for other stuff. One of my hats, the blue hat's being serviced because I
Oh,
abused it with the Tim Wright show.
that's right.
Uh, so
It's undergoing
there's
some polishing.
there's you know da, 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 da. Then
Get your other blue,
it's
the
like
purple. That's the
the
pimp hat.
amigo.
That's
What are
when
you
we're
doing in
pimping hose.
amigo? What are you doing in these pots? Then there's Then there's just,
Classic gentleman look.
okay. I don't know if I'll take your case, ma'am. Tell me, how did the crime start? There's that.
Ah, that's good.
And this is maybe, Steve Martin saying, "Where the hell am I?" Steve Martin, maybe, I don't know.
There you
Playing his
go.
I don't have a banjo, but playing his banjo.
There you go, Woody.
That's
That's
enough, I guess. Like,
awesome.
I think, like, there's then the hobo
Yeah.
hat. I'll just
Yeah.
show you my hobo hat.
Yeah. Let's see the hobo hat. Guys, 6 more upvotes for the unboxing. Oh,
Brother,
this
can you spare me a dime? Can you?
no,
Actually,
no,
I need
no.
$2 for lunch. I'm starving.
Can I have some more, please? What was that quote?
That's when, not Copperfield, but the kid that lived in, they did the musical about him. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Please, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
May I have some more?
What? More? No, anyways, that's,
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist, yes.
Yeah, nice.
And I think, is that it? And then there's a hat that's being fixed.
Mhm.
And this is the painter. Um, the
The
painter hat.
artiste.
The painter painting the
Paint.
walls.
Yeah.
The paint
Oh,
the
the
walls.
walls. Okay, the
Okay.
walls.
So to do the floors, to put in the drywall is about $3,000, sir. And then the primer that's going to take
Yes.
a couple of days, and then about 3 coats.
3 coats of
About
primer
$30,000. Okay. Uh,
altogether. That's expensive.
all right. Well,
Wow.
we have to keep up, sir. Whatever.
Yeah. The labor is not cheap nowadays, guys.
And here is just a substitute hat when none of them's working on a rainy day.
Mm. Oh, this is your
Uh,
priest hat.
yes, I'm a man of many hats. Time flies.
Thank
What's
you.
that song? New York, New York. I love
New
New York.
York, New York,
Yeah.
New
What's
York.
that? Liza Minnelli used to sing that song all the time, and Frank Sinatra.
Mm.
Da 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 da
Da,
da
da,
da
da,
da
da,
da
da,
da.
da, da,
I
da,
love
da, da,
da 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 da.
da,
I
da,
don't have the
da.
lyrics. Da da da
Yeah,
da
no,
da.
I don't
Da,
have
da,
them.
da. Anyways,
I'm not a good singer.
da
We
da
get it.
da da da. New York, New York.
Hey, the roommate in the chat says, "Nice hat collection, Katz."
Okay.
There we go. Hey, roommate. I guess she's wrapping up her work by now.
Oh,
Yeah. One more. Oh my God, we just need one more upvote. That's amazing.
I
Come on, guys.
inadvertently showed the something that deals with the oceans.
Yeah, and then we're
Maybe
gonna
they didn't
watch the
notice.
Breguet Classique video.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
you
it,
can
but I'm gonna be
bounce. You're
eating
gonna
dinner.
bounce. Yeah,
Yeah,
you bounce. Go eat dinner, and
yeah,
I'll do the lefty 1999 super chat. And after
yeah.
that, I'm gonna look at Monaco's. Okay, so
Okay,
come on, guys. One more.
should I bounce now or
Let's
just
do
in a
the
few
up. No,
minutes?
no, no. Let's do the unboxing. Yeah, that's it. We
Okay,
got the 50 upvotes. Let's go.
okay. No, no.
We've done it.
Let's jump up and down.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah. Someone might mistake me for doing something else.
Obey the
Okay,
bunny.
okay.
Obey the bunny.
Anyways, all right. So, are you gonna show first, or should I show
No,
first?
you show first, and then I'll show
Okay.
second.
Okay, so that we were talking about saving the ocean.
Yeah.
So part of the proceeds of selling this piece was to save the ocean and
Yeah.
pick up the plastics that are collected, what Tim was talking about. There was a group, I forget what they were.
Mm-hmm.
And if you bought this piece, it was many years ago,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, you would, a part of it would go to this, and it's Andrew McCutcheon made a big thing about it. It wasn't his piece, but he certainly put in a good word for the movement
Uh-huh.
and this particular Seiko. So this
Uh-huh.
is it. The Save the Ocean.
Oh
Looks like the color of the
yeah.
ocean with the paneling.
Really?
Uh,
That's Andrew McCutcheon had to do with that.
well, he helped promote it. He did a whole piece on it. It's
Oh, I
Seiko, but
see.
it's yeah, and it's a turtle, but it's a beautiful turtle. I put a different strap on it. Yeah, a chunk of this gunmetal on this part here
Hmm.
on the bezel is kind of gunmetal.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And you know, it's your I think one of the movements, I forget which one,
Yeah.
6R15 or 4136, they work. They're reliable.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
nothing
the
fancy.
gunmetal part went to supporting the gun manufacturer.
Maybe. All right. But anyways, the strap I
That's
got
good.
separate from my crazy guy at in Toronto, and
Yeah.
it's a good rubber strap with a kind of a front that looks like it's something outside of rubber. A
Yeah.
really nice little thing I got there. So
That's
that's my
amazing.
piece. And it's still with me. I've had it many years ago. Probably outlast me,
Mm.
which is not
Hey,
saying much.
Tim G, $2 super chat. This is the charity that Tim
Oh,
G
there you go.
supports,
Okay, I'm
the
gonna take a picture of
ocean
that.
cleanup. Yeah,
I'll take a
guys,
picture of that because I'll try to remember that. Thanks, Tim G. All right.
guys, after you're done supporting the Tim Wright show, you can send all the leftover money to the ocean cleanup to support the other charity. This is a great charity, the ocean cleanup.
And this is not the one that's putting 90% into their own pockets, right?
No, no, this is not.
Okay.
Well,
I,
maybe they put 50%. I don't know. I
all
didn't
right.
check the
No.
report.
We're just joking, Tim G. He's just
Yeah,
joking around. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tim G, for the reminder, and
Yeah.
we'll talk about it more. This is what we'll donate your $100, Daniel, to the ocean cleanup.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Let me do my unboxing real quick. So Daniel, so check this out. I got this chair. I got a lot of shit for owning this chair. Right. This is
Right.
the $1,000 Aeron chair that I bought
Yeah. Yeah.
over eight. It's 8 years old now. 8 years.
Yeah.
I
My
had this
goodness.
chair. It's the
Yeah.
best money I've ever spent. Better
That
even than my
means
Submariner.
what it means is you didn't throw it into the ocean.
Exactly. It didn't go
Yeah.
into the ocean. However, the plastic pads have worn out after
Oh
eight
my
years.
goodness.
So what do? Do you just throw away the entire chair because the plastic pads are done? No,
So
no.
no.
You contact them, right? They've got the this company, Herman Miller. They have, I think, 15-year warranty
Yeah.
on this product. So you get in
Right.
touch with them, send them an
Yeah.
email, and
All
guess
right.
what? A couple of days later, in the mail, you get brand new pads. Hold on.
Wait. Are you talking about the?
For
Is this the
free.
armrest? Where is this? Where?
The
Show me the
armrest.
chair
Yeah, yeah,
again.
the armrest.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
The
Okay.
armrest.
Okay.
Can't see it in the camera,
Okay.
but
Oh, nice. Nice.
yeah, but these are
Okay.
the arm pads. Yeah. And look at this. In the mail, they ship me brand new pads. That way I keep the chair and then I recycle the rest. Look at it. These are the brand new armrests. They
Where
brand
are you gonna
spanking
put?
new.
Where are you gonna put the other armrest though? Where are you gonna? How are you gonna throw it away? Like the other armrest, the bad
Send
one?
it
How are you
back.
gonna?
They return
Oh. Oh.
shipping
That.
later.
Hopefully they'll have a bigger way
To
instead of throwing
recycle.
it into the ocean.
They look smaller, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is it?
Maybe they're just. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Mm,
Ah.
no, it's the same. It's the same. Never mind. It's the same. And they got the screws. The old one. Oh, there's one single screw
All right.
that you need to attach them. They're
Okay,
fixed.
Tim. It
Yeah.
sounds like you were. It sounds like you weren't screwed, Tim.
No. So that's the beauty of buying a high quality product. It can
Right.
last you a lifetime. Instead, see, in this time,
Yeah.
I could have ran through 6 different chairs, the
Yeah.
nasty garbage chairs. But the metal bit here is, keeps it all together. And then if anything else, of these temporary parts, if they break, you just replace one part. You don't get an entirely new chair. You just
Okay, I gotta talk to my people. My
yeah.
my my
The same thing
armrest
with
is
your
not.
chair, Daniel. Oh yeah,
Well,
your
my
chair is
armrest
stuck.
is fine, but it's not going up and down. It goes sideways, forwards, and backwards, But it doesn't
Yeah.
go up and down, even though I try to press the button. I got to contact them again.
Yeah. I got you. Okay. Okay, Daniel, you go figure that out, and
Okay.
we'll
All right.
reconvene soon. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have dinner, Tim. Thank you.
Oh, all right. Go have dinner.
Okay.
I'll play the
I got to
video.
call. I'm going to call Stilettos because I
Yeah.
might have some left over. Okay. I'll talk to you in a
All
minute.
right. All right. Nice.
All right. So I'm going to do that.
Okay. We'll see you later, Daniel. You can just turn off your camera. Let's watch this this video on the Breguet Classique subscription. Whoa, but revolution shot in one continuous take. It offers an unfiltered, it's like a live stream, unfiltered look into the world of horology, real conversations, real moments, and the stories behind the brand take. Okay.
So, Kelsey,
That's what I call it's just easier to do, you know. Instead of doing editing, you just do one take. It's cheaper on the editing team.
people talk about Abraham Louis Breguet as kind of the greatest of all time. But what's really interesting about him is he's not just a brilliant watchmaker, but he was a brilliant businessman as well. And we're just about to go take a look at the very new subscription watch, right? Which is the very first overture in the 250th anniversary celebrations.
Exciting.
It's super exciting. But you know what's really cool about this story is Breguet actually thought about this watch and dreamt it up when he was in exile.
Okay. Oh, French Revolution, right?
Exactly. So a lot of people forget that, Breguet may have been like the greatest of all time, but he didn't just have like one success after another. He actually faced a lot of trials and tribulations.
Sure.
And the biggest trial that he faced was when he had to flee France because all of his clients were having their heads chopped off because of the French
That's
Revolution.
right,
Because
yeah.
he was the favorite watchmaker of all the royalty, especially people like Marie Antoinette.
That's right, yes.
Exactly. At that time, only the aristocrats, the ruling class, could own watches.
Made this famous watch. So he went back to Neuchâtel, which is where he's originally from, and he was sitting around thinking about what can I do when I can go back. Now, very fortunately, he left in 1793, and by 1795, he could actually go back. But when he came back with the idea for a subscription watch. So what is a subscription watch? Okay, this is his genius because it's the very, very first watch that's actually produced in series.
That's really cool. Oh, so wait, so serially produced watch was
Subscription was you put a watch for less. So basically, people who are not non-aristocrats who still had money at that time. Maybe they were the CEOs of companies, but they didn't have the ridiculous, like Elon Musk level of money. They had like maybe 50 million. They didn't have billions, but they had millions. And so he created a watch where people could put 25% deposit, and it was a very simple watch, mass produced. You could say for that era.
not something that happened back then.
Dude,
right?
it was never a thing. So that's why watches were the exclusive domain of super rich people, right?
Yeah.
Because a pocket watch was
Mega
something
rich.
customized, or maybe someone.
It's like watches were like the yachts of the modern era, right? It's the super yachts. I'm not talking about regular yachts. I'm talking yachts and private jets. That's what the wristwatches used to be.
It wouldn't take the initiative to go and make something really extraordinary, but usually as a one-off, and then you would place it with a client, right? But usually it was something that was created as a bespoke creation between a client and a watchmaker. What complications do you want? What kind of dial do you want? What do you want on the case? What's the configuration of the metals that you're going to use?
Vacheron still does that. That's called the cabinetier services. They will make a custom watch for an individual client.
But for Breguet, he was like, it would be really cool if I can actually tap into an all-new market, which I would say in the context of the era was kind of like the upper middle class, right?
True.
And I don't want to give those guys, and especially a lot of military officers, the possibility to own a...
Look, Captain Kirk, this video is not produced. The camera movement is just the guy walking around them to create some type of interest, instead of just keeping the camera static. But it is a one take, at least so far. It's 2 minutes so far, no cuts.
really great Breguet watch. And the way I can do this is if I make them in series. So he actually thought about it and he came up with a really brilliant idea. So the watch we're going to see today has just one hand, like the original subscription watches. Why? Because by making it simpler and more reliable, he could produce them in series more efficiently as well, right? And therefore he could reduce the price.
Mass
So it's
produced.
called subscription because you had to pay up front.
Yeah, it's actually I think it's a template that people are familiar today.
Because all the independent watchmakers,
all the independent watches basically uses that format. Basically, you pay out a deposit.
Exactly.
I'll make your watch for you, and it's made to order. Basically, you
And actually, this is why I'm thinking this subscription is undercutting the independent watchmakers, because independent watchmakers are really hot right now. They're charging about $85,000 on average for their watch, and the subscription from Breguet is very similar to an independent watch. It's very simple, right? It's just a time only watch with a cool flair. There's something cool about it. Like it's just a one-handed watch. Recepi. It's just a cool watch with three hands and a unique dial, right? So that's where the subscription is undercutting the independence.
subscribe to a made to order basis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what you would do back in the days, if you wanted one of these subscription watches, you would pay 15%, right? I'm sorry. What would I think it's like 25%. So what you would so how it worked back then was you would pay 25% of it, and then you would basically wait until your watch is finished. But by paying 25%, again, Breguet's a brilliant businessman. You basically covered all of his costs already, right? So he doesn't have any sort of capital outlay, which also allowed him to scale this business without capital because he's using the capital of the clients. Thank you.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's a really interesting.
They're making espresso.
That's a really interesting story because before
Thank
this,
you very
right?
much.
Thank you. Before this, I didn't really realize that now we are so used to all this subscription basis, all this serially produced basis, right? That we never actually thought that who is actually the first person that actually started doing this, right? Because in the 17th century, I don't think that is like what you said. It's not a thing.
Yeah, so
there was no internet.
The subscription watches start.
Now it's easier to sign up for stuff like this because of social media, and you can call somebody. Back then, you have to remember you can only communicate via letters, right? Letters, and if you had some kind of a magazine, although I doubt they had magazines at that time, they had like newspapers, possibly, maybe not even newspapers. You had to somehow know about this stuff, and the way you know about it is reading some in some kind of a media, and then you don't just phone up. You have to write a letter to the guy, or you visit the workshop yourself.
To emerge. I think the very first one, or the first time he uses the word subscription, was around 1796, but the first watches were to appear around 1797. So you're at the end of the 18th century. Actually, just a few years before he's about to create the tourbillon, which is really interesting because it shows that Breguet is innovating both on the accessibly priced watches, but also on the super high end. So he's like a genius, right? Because he's got I've got my kind of like accessible watches. And these clients, as they gain in wealth over their lives, because now I can tap into the youth market, or the younger guys, young officers, they will already be Breguet clients, and they will already start dreaming of what?
That's right. Yeah.
A freaking like baller tourbillon Breguet pocket watch later in their lives. So he's basically capturing clients when they're super young, or at the perfect time in their like kind of ascent, both monetarily and probably in terms of their career as well. And later, when they become, if they stay in the military and they become majors or whatever, or they go out into business, or if they go back home and inherit their family estate,
they will still continue.
They will
to
be
have
Breguet customers for life,
right.
And that's so ingenious, right?
Well, please,
Thanks, bro. So anyway, it's the 250th anniversary of Breguet, and Gregory Kissling, who is the new CEO of Breguet, had decided that he wanted to celebrate with a subscription first. So what we're about to see, guys, is the new subscription launch, right? And this is something that we've really been looking forward to. Have a seat. And let's take a look.
Awesome.
Okay, this is really funny. Like they're downstairs. I'm not even sure what the hell is going on. Is this downstairs at the Revolution headquarters? And then they walk upstairs to the office where they had I guess the watch ready for the review. Oh, my camera blew out again. I guess I'm just gonna turn off the camera there, guys. Just so you know, I think I'm gonna get my camera very soon, but just Bear with me. Let's keep going here.
Okay.
They got
So the first thing you're going to
looks
notice
like
is
one
a
was
box,
sent to them.
right? So
So-
show it to you guys
Yeah.
over there. And
Nice
this box
box.
is really cool because it is a tribute to the actual historic
Mhm.
Breguet watches as well with this red leather.
Oh,
We're going to take it out of here, move this way. And we're going to, oh wait, I have to
That's
put my
cool.
old man glasses on. Otherwise I can't see anything. So
wow.
this-
994.
So this is really interesting because it's number 99. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the prototype. And every watch moving forward will be from the number 250 onwards.
250 to 5250.
Exactly.
Yes. So 994 actually. This is the number 994,
Right, exactly.
right? And then I mean it's made with red calf leather, and look at that, the presentation.
Wow.
Oh.
That's
Okay,
seriously
so
nice
if you don't
box.
mind, I'm going to take it out and put it on my
Yeah.
wrist.
Look at that.
So this is what we're talking about also. Now I want you to first take a look at this movement, and we'll start here. So this is using the signature innovation of Breguet, which means the barrel is directly in the center of the watch.
Mhm.
Why is that? Because the barrel makes one rotation every 12 hours.
That's right.
Means it's directly connected to the hour hand on the front of the watch, right?
Oh,
Spiritual
dude.
one-hand
The
watch.
spiritual one-hand watch. Yeah, we joke about this because every independent watchmaker is making his spiritual three-hand watch, of which he's charging 90,000 Swiss francs for, with an enamel dial. You know, oftentimes with Breguet numerals and Breguet hands. But this is a proper spiritual one-hand watch, also with an enamel dial. Breguet hands.
Yes. No, but this is the true essential
It's
one.
a true Breguet.
It's a true
So
one.
this watch is rather remarkable because you have this innovation here, and then you have this incredible logic of the gear train, which I think is one of the most beautiful in all of watchmaking. You have a full bridge movement, and you see here that every wheel in the gear train follows this beautiful rhythm across, arcing over the barrel with its own unique bridge. So you have second wheel, third wheel, fourth wheel,
Damn.
escape wheel, and then balance wheel, right? Now
Amazing.
check this out. Look at the shape of those bridges. Does it remind you of anything?
It reminds
So it's what you see here, guys, by the way, is the in the center there's the barrel, and then the barrel is directly connected to this gear right here under this first wheel. And then it goes to the gear train, and what the gear train does, it divides the power that's coming out of the mainspring into seconds. So what it does, first it goes into hours, then minutes, and into seconds. That's why there's 3 gears, right? And then the last gear of the 3 is connected to the escapement, right? And the escapement, it's connected to the mainspring, and the mainspring has a certain beat that it divides the power into to basically control the escape of the power from the balance wheel. So very, very interesting, but very basic too. Basic construction, very, very simple watch.
me of a lot of people actually.
Dude,
the independent watch
every
space.
single independent watchmaker today is in some ways copying this configuration of
that's right.
bridges.
Yes.
We see it in so many watches from, okay, let's not say copy, it's paying an homage.
Homage.
Paying an
Yes.
homage,
Tribute.
a tribute.
Yes, tribute.
So you see these shape of bridges into Offray with his tourbillon in Paris.
Zeb
You see
Recipe as
Zeb
well.
Debi as well. You see so many people that are using this. So if you come in closer, or we'll show you in close up as well, you'll see this very beautiful grenet pattern here. It's a micro frosting, which is new for Breguet as well. And then you see that there's your hand angles here, hand engraving for the Breguet signature and for this script over here.
Yo, I actually have the translation of the script. It's very special.
Yes. Okay. So what Constance's talking about is the micro laser engraving that's on the barrel, which actually comes from when the pamphlets for the subscription watches were released into the public. So what does it say, Constance?
So basically, it is written by Abraham Louis Breguet. All right. Basically, it's called it translated. The layout of the gear train, the escapement, and the regulator are so visible and easy to understand that any aware observer can, at a glance, appreciate the harmony of the work.
So this is super cool
Wow.
to me because he means that he designed the subscription movement, wanting to create the ultimate harmony in terms of the configuration of the gear train, right? And that's what you see here, and that's what your eye is so compelled to, because it's such a stunning architecture for this movement.
It is.
Now, also, let's look at that oscillator. It is with a special hairspring. It is a Neva Cron hairspring.
Introduced in 2018.
Right, which is made primarily of titanium.
Yeah, you see here. I think this close-up shot is actually even better. Look at this. You got the mainspring barrel. It's connected directly to the gear right here, just right out at 3 o'clock, and then that gear translates the power into the first big gear, and then that gear uh, translates the power into the second gear. So you got the hours, the minutes, the seconds, and then the seconds are divided by the vibrations per hour, right? And this watch, I believe, ticks at like 21,600 vibrations per hour, and that's basically how many ticks you get per second.
Titanium, right?
Titanium,
Right?
yes.
And it's blued, and it has a Breguet overcoil,
That's right.
which is a coil that goes over the top of the hairspring, which Breguet created to help with concentric breathing, right? Then on top of that, you have another signature innovation for shock absorption. What is that concept?
It's called
Parachute.
it's called the parachute. All right, basically you give a bit of space to the what do you call
The
it?
jewel,
The
right?
jewel,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
so that it can actually take a bit more, basically improve shock resistance.
Yeah.
Let it have space.
So
to
what you
move.
have is the staff of the balance wheel is mounted on a jewel, which is then kind of like held in place by the parachute, right? But the parachute has a flexible arm, so it's able to flex vertically as well. So
Wow.
when you get a shock to the watch, right, the balance is able to sort of like shift slightly in its space without it breaking, which is another one of his signature innovations.
Funny thing is, I read about this. This was already made in some of the early watches that Abraham Louis Breguet has.
Yeah, I
Which is-
mean, he was such an incredible innovator, and in addition to the tourbillon, the first wire gongs for minute repeaters. But let's look at the front of the watch now.
Oh,
And I have to say, it's absolutely stunning.
It
It
is.
is like pure Zen reductionist beauty. You have a white grand feu enamel dial with petit enamel for the markers in the chemin de fer. You have a single flame blue steel
That's
hand,
right.
and this is all done by hand, incidentally, the
Yes.
flame bluing,
Excellent.
right? And you have to get to exactly the right temperature for exactly the right time. Otherwise, the color will change.
That's right, yes.
It will become purple or something else.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you have a chevet pattern. So a chevet pattern means
Well, actually, making blue is simpler than doing the purple, because the blue hand, you just have to bring it up to a very high temperature. It's doing the purple that's difficult, because purple, you have to control the heat. You have to get it to exactly certain temperature. Then if you overdo it, then it'll just become blue. So just a clarification
that
there.
the dial is flat and then slopes dramatically at the sides, and the crystal does that as well.
Yeah.
Which Greg Kissling just told us that apparently was created by Breguet, which
That's
is really
right.
cool. And what I also like about this watch is, even though it's paying tribute to the history of Breguet, it is also really kind of fresh and contemporary too. And what do I mean by that? Well, I love the new case.
That's right.
So
I
there's-
like the case as well.
Right? No fluting anymore. It's
No
just
more.
got this really nice horizontal satin
right.
brushing as well.
And the droopy lugs as here is
and
really
the
nice.
lugs actually
Yeah.
slope down. So the only issue I
Beautiful
would say
case.
with the original tradition was, and
This is a very unique, I think, very unique modern case. A completely new look from Breguet compared to everything else they do, because their other watches, like the Tradition line, the Marine, they all have very strong, flat lugs, whereas this one is curvy. And it's a departure from normal. This is more of a like a Maurice Grossman lugs, actually.
the size was great, but the lugs were very straight.
That's right.
You know?
Straight.
And so sometimes if your wrist
Very
was really
elegant
small,
lugs.
it didn't conform so well.
Mhm.
This is perfect because it conforms perfectly to the wrist,
Yeah.
even though it's
honestly.
a 40 mm watch. And 40 mm, I think, is actually a
Nice.
great size for this, because you're reading the minutes also off of that
That's
same
right.
hand in 5-minute
Yes.
increments as well. And so that gives you the visibility that you need. It's 10.8 mm in terms of thickness
right.
as well. But yeah, a really
Nice
cool
chunky
first
watch.
tribute to Abraham Louis Breguet.
Yeah.
Now, can you see it's 6 o'clock there?
Yes, actually, it's so with certain light to the white grand feu enamel, you'll
Yeah.
be able to see the secret Breguet signature
Yeah.
that shows you basically the serial number that you see here as well.
Yeah, so it'll say that, and then it's got a secret signature on there as well. And what's really cool about this is that after the enamel is done, they're using something called a pantograph, right, which is a tool with a diamond tip
That's
to
right, yeah.
apply this.
Mm.
And where do they get this tool from?
Is it from the original workshop?
It is an original Abraham Louis
Mm.
Breguet tool that they bought from the estate of George Daniels.
Holy shit! From the George Daniels' estate. So George Daniels in the past bought the Breguet pantograph, and they bought it back probably for millions.
Oh,
Isn't that
so
cool?
that is so it comes
Dude.
comes round circle, right?
Absolutely. So you know what's really
Wow.
interesting is like right today we're talking about Derek Pratt.
Mm.
We talk about George
Yeah,
Daniels.
that's
We
right.
talk about François Paul Journe as these incredible watchmaking icons. Every single one of these guys was inspired by the great Abraham Louis Breguet.
That's right.
And this is the watch that we're wearing here now with a
Sick.
all-new CEO, Mr. Gregory Kissling. And we have to say to you, Greg, you did a great job on this first watch, celebrating the beginning of your 250th anniversary. From what we understand, he's going to go around the world making different celebrations for additional watches until we make a full circle back to Paris. And I think the last event is going to be in Versailles Palace.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're just saying that, you know, we could go to Versailles. I mean, you know, Greg, you know, right?
Hey.
Tuxedo?
Hey,
I will get.
I could go to Versailles as well. I would love to do a live stream Gonzo from the Versailles Palace. Guys, what do you think? Would you like me to see me do that? Make sure to hit that upvote button, and maybe I'll reach out. I'll reach out to Waco and say, "Hey, get me in the Versailles."
He will get two.
He'll get three.
He'll get three. You know?
Yeah, but this is a watch basically in terms of specification wise. You know, it uses a new patent gold called Breguet gold.
Yeah.
So it's 18 karat gold with a mixture of copper, palladium, and silver.
Yes, 75% gold, and
Yes.
then the remaining 25% is composed of those components.
Yes.
And the result is a gold that has a very signature hue to it as well, and it's a gold that Breguet actually used, which is super cool. So
That's
it goes to show you that Greg even went into the material of the gold.
Yep. He went really deep into it.
Now, when we look at this also, let's talk about the aesthetic creations of Breguet as well, because Breguet was not just a brilliant watchmaker, but he was a brilliant designer as well,
Yes.
right? And I think what I like what he introduced to watchmaking was sobriety, right? So, you know, he created Breguet numerals, he created Breguet hands, which we have here as well. He created watches that use a lot of guilloche en main as well.
That's right.
And he did this all to separate all the indications so they were easy to read. Now, the pre-Breguet era was a period where people were making really like hyperbolic, a bit like Versace. You know what I mean? Where not Versace watches, but that style where it's like
over the top,
crazy looking over the top. And Breguet reintroduced sobriety. Actually, I should say introduced because I'm not sure if that really existed before. I think he introduced sobriety into design. And what people realize is sometimes the pure minimalism and sobriety of Breguet's designs were the best because they endure to this day, because many people are quoting Breguet today, right?
Yes.
Breguet numerals, we see
Breguet
everywhere,
hands.
Breguet hands. I mean, in fact, even though, you know, the world's greatest complication brand, so to speak, their most successful watches all have Breguet numerals. Exactly. So there you go, guys. Anything else you want to talk about the watch?
Every brand, when they make the most luxurious version of their watch, they put in the tourbillon, right? Even like the Royal Oak with a tourbillon, that's the most premium version you can get.
Yeah, so just finally, this watch itself is not a limited production. That's a really good thing because you know, everybody appreciates Breguet, especially Breguet enthusiasts who have a chance to actually to own this watch. And the watch itself comes with this amazing presentation box that you see here, and also with a special book made for this, a 250 years book, a subscription watch book, which is given in every single watch. And the watch itself, it's retailing at 69,000 Singapore dollars, including taxes.
What's the warranty?
Now, Gregory Kissling has announced that Breguet has now 5 years.
Okay. So I think that's really important.
Wow.
Because, you know, the levels of like warranty service are very important to clients as well.
Right.
You know, when you're introducing an all-new watch, it's always wonderful to have the reassurance that for 5 years, Breguet will take care of everything.
Yes.
So, Greg, good job. We like you. We think you look really elegant in your new suits as well. Very handsome man.
He didn't wear suits, man, back then.
He did. He was always wearing dress, but now he's in the CEO suit.
Waco, he's got another company where it's all about the fashion, right? I forget the magazine, but I should be subscribed to that. You know, maybe soon. What's it called, man? If somebody knows, put it in the chat for me, please.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Awesome, man.
Right.
I mean, I can't wait. We love Breguet wholeheartedly. It's a brand that we all love and respect.
Yeah.
And we are very exciting for Gregory Kissling to come on board as CEO, and we can't wait to see what's coming for this year for the 250th anniversary of Breguet.
And I would say the watch is beautiful both from this side, but dear Lord, also from this side as well. So yeah, exactly. Great job, guys. And if you like our content, don't forget to
like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe. Guys, I'm going to put the link to this video in the chat. Make sure to go like, share, subscribe, leave a comment there from the watch community. By the way, if you want to know how influential Breguet actually is, let me show you something. Okay, check this out, guys. The infamous Patek Philippe minute repeater that Russell 996 has. Look at the dial. It's got Breguet numerals and Breguet hands. There you go. You see the influence of Breguet is in the DNA of some of the greatest watches that are made today. Pretty cool stuff, if you ask me. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, let's get back to our auction game. Let's do hold on. Russell says important to remember Breguet. Russell, shout out to Russell. Breguet didn't invent the tourbillon. He patented. John Arnold is the father of the tourbillon and good friend of the Breguet, but died suddenly. Interesting. I know that when I was in Breguet Museum, they had the paperwork, the letters where Breguet invented, or when he they said that he invented the tourbillon. But okay, let's see here. Let me just I'll pull up the stuff because I had a chance to take a sneaky picture of the document. Let's see here. Just gotta scroll back. Okay, Paris. Was it? Okay, it was the previous day. The second. Here we go. Where is it? Okay, here. These are supposedly the documents where Breguet came up with the idea for the tourbillon. So there you go. Maybe you can screenshot that and I don't know. Is it English? It doesn't. I think it's French. Tourbillon, page 1, right? And there's 4 pages where he describes what it does and how it works. Yeah, they were saying that it was him, but I don't know. What does Wikipedia say? Let's see. Uh, Tourbillon watch. Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Let's see here. In horology, tourbillon is an addition to a mechanics of a watch escapement to increase accuracy, conceived by the British watchmaker and inventor John Arnold. Ah, there we go, John Arnold. It was developed by his. It was developed by his friend, Swiss French watchmaker Abraham Louis Breguet, and patented by Breguet. Oh, interesting. In a tourbillon, the escapement and balance wheel are mounted in a rotating cage with the goal of eliminating errors of poise in balance given a uniform weight. Very interesting. So it was British watchmaker inventor John Arnold. It was developed by conceived. Okay, so it was conceived by John Arnold, but then made real by Breguet, and then Breguet patented it. Interesting stuff. Okay. The more you learn, right? The more you learn. That's why I love doing these shows. There you could see the tourbillon where the hairspring is rotating, and that eliminates a kind of a influence of gravity on the hairspring, at least in that direction. John Arnold died in 1799. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so Breguet was the only one who knew about it, and then he just patented it because why not? I mean, The only other person that knew about it was John Arnold. Yeah, makes sense. Let's see, the double axis tourbillon, that's even crazier. Double and quadruple tourbillons. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. Triple axis tourbillons. Is Grubel Forsey double tourbillon, 30 degrees. Look at that. God damn. Grubel Forsey is crazy. The flying tourbillon. Look at this. Look at that Thomas pressure. What in the world? What in the world is this? It's craziness, guys. Wow. Madness. Madness. Gyro. There's gyro tourbillon, modern tourbillon watches. Oh, look at that. The Gerard Perregaux tourbillon with the 3 bridges, the infamous 3 bridges. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Okay. Grubel Forsey and Stephen Forsey launched the brand Grubel Forsey in 2004 with the introduction of a double tourbillon 30 degrees. Both men had been working together since 1992 at Renault and Poppy, where they developed complicated watch movements. The double tourbillon 30 degrees features one tourbillon carriage rotating once per minute and inclined at 30 degrees inside another carriage, which rotates once every 4 minutes. In 2005, Grubel Forsey presented their quadruple tourbillon A differentiate QDP using 2 double tourbillons working independently. A spherical differential connects the 4 rotating carriages, distributing torque between the 2 wheels rotating at different speeds. This is insane. Completely insane. All right, guys, let's get to the main segment of the show. Let's play the game. The game of watches. I wish my camera was working. It's so much more cooler to do this with the camera. But we got 3 specimens here lined up, okay? Check this out. We got another Cartier pen. Yesterday we talked about this Cartier pen that had the watch mounted, I would say, how would you say this? Horizontally into the cap of the watch. Well, today we've got one that's mounted at the top of the cap, and the cap comes off, and the pen is a fountain pen. This is a watch and pen collector's dream, combining both passions into one. The only thing this thing is missing is a cigar. You can't smoke this pen watch hybrid, unfortunately. And that's estimated to go for just between 2,000 and 4,000 euros. It's cheap. Another watch that's up here is this special edition Tank Americain with it's a 50th anniversary, so it's got a 50 at the 12 o'clock, and then there was one more watch that was in this 3-piece set, but it was withdrawn, meaning the seller of the watch pulled it back. They didn't want to sell it the last minute. So now let's take at some up close. Oh, damn it. Okay, I think I screwed this up. Hold on a second. Okay. I may have revealed the prices accidentally. Okay, but let's take a look here. That's a beautiful Cartier pen. As you can see in these up close images. Let's see here. It says that Cartier's legacy of blending artistry with functionality is exemplified in this exquisite limited edition pen, Stylo Clock, number 1013 out of 2000. This remarkable creation combines the elegance of a fountain pen with the precision of a quartz timepiece. discreetly integrated into the pen's screw cap. Look at that beautiful Cartier cap, discreetly integrated. Crafted with meticulous attention to detail, the pen features a sleek black enamel body accented by palladium finished stripes, embodying Cartier's signature sophistication. The miniature clock atop the cap showcases Roman numerals and blued steel hands, hallmark of Cartier's timeless design. It is further accompanied by the original box. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, the pen style of clock offers unparalleled versatility, seamlessly by transitioning from practical writing instrument to a stylish timekeeping accessory. This ingenious fusion of form and function underscores Cartier's commitment to creating objects that transcend utility, making it a timepiece of making it a masterpiece of innovation and elegance. Holy fuck, that's beautiful, guys. Mike Lewis in the chat says, I like the fountain pen better than the pen you showed yesterday, Timmy. Yes, this one is way better. It also has this really cool stripes. You know, this is a more complicated pen, but they're estimated it's going to go for similar pricing. Okay, and then we've got this beautiful Cartier. Uh, this is a Cartier Americaine, a timeless symbol of elegance and refinement. It is showcased here in a particularly rare and significant example created to commemorate 50th anniversary of renowned Italian Guilieria Colombo, established in 1948 by Carlo Colombo in Casatenova, Italy. Guglielmo Colombo has grown into a respected institution in the world of fine jewelry and luxury timepieces. Founded by a Swiss-trained watchmaker, the family-owned business by 2023 celebrated its 75th anniversary, marking decades of craftsmanship and dedication to luxury. However, it was for its 50th anniversary that Guilherme Colombo achieved something truly extraordinary: a collaboration with Cartier to produce a special edition of Tank Americaine. This limited edition manufactured in only 5 pieces, stand out as an exceptional creation in platinum with strikingly special dial configuration. At 12 o'clock, the number 50 is prominently displayed in Arabic numerals, a design detail that ties the piece directly to the anniversary it celebrates. The rarity of the timepiece is further emphasized by its engraved case back. Go to the case back. Look at that. Engraved, marked number 1 out of 5, confirming its place in this exclusive series. The present example, sorry about that, is preserved in excellent, near new old stock condition. Is offered with its original box and papers, a remarkable combination of historical significance, limited production, and superb craftsmanship. This Tank Americaine is rare gem that brings Cartier's storied legacy with Guilherme Colombo's illustrious journey. Beautiful watch, classy as fuck. I love it. Thank you, Mikey. This is an incredible watch. So now, going back here, let's take a look, guys. What do you think this stuff sold for? The pen was predicted to go for between 2,000 euros and 4,000, and the tank American between 18 and 36,000. I'm predicting that this pen probably went for the higher end, maybe 4,000, and the tank American, I'll say 15 because oh, actually, you know what? Tank American is very, very in high demand. So people love Tank American. They can't get enough of it. So you know what? I'm thinking shit, maybe 30,000 for the American. Maybe 50,000. You know what? Why not? It's for 50th anniversary. Here we go. Let's do the price. And then that last one. I wish they left the description, but when the piece gets withdrawn, for some reason they remove the description. So I can't guess what I can't read the history of this one. I would love to find out more about this Cartier. Look at this. It's a Panther prototype wristwatch in platinum with onyx and diamond cabochons decorations, published in Les Tempes de Cartier. Wowzers! This was a prototype, but then when it got withdrawn, boom! All the images and the description is gone. Very unfortunate. So here we go. The price reveal. Da 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 da. The pen went for just 2,340 euros. A steal! It was stolen, guys, for just 2,300. And the Tank American was also stolen. That's a platinum Cartier watch with a sexy 50. It's a great watch to buy for 50th birthday. If somebody got a 50th birthday coming up, what a great watch to commemorate your 50th birthday. Beautiful, beautiful piece, but there you go. Unfortunately, this Cartier did not. I guess people don't know what the Guillermo thing is, so they didn't appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go to the next three watches. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Skip over to the next one. So just let me hide the screen here for a second. Sorry about that. Here we go. I'm going to open up these three tabs. Okay. All right. So what we've got here is a Royal Oak with a salmon like dial. Another Cartier. This one is called a Ronde because it's round. It looks like the pebble. Yeah, Mike Lewis says good deals that he's missed out on. Yeah. Well, now you know. Now you know, Mike. And it was a good guess. Good guess. Here we go. So we've got the Royal Oak with tropical light blue dial, estimated to go between 20 and 40,000. Cartier Ronda with a beautiful guilloche dial and a very interesting bezel in white gold, estimated to also go between 20 and 40,000. And then extremely rare and somehow important iconic Cartier Pasha, estimated to go between 160 and $320,000. I wonder why. Okay, so first let's take a look here at the AP. This is a classy looking AP. This was made in 1994. The Royal Oak represents a real novelty in Audemars universe, as it was the brand's first true sporting pride. It was the first luxury watch in steel with integrated bracelet, and since its inception, was produced in a variety of materials, including gold, platinum, tantalum, and often embellished with precious stones. The versatility of the Royal Oak helped make it a model adorned by brand's elite clientele. The lot here offered a very nice specimen of the smaller diameter model, reference 14790 ST, manufactured fully in steel, withstanding the challenges of time. The Royal Oak is an iconic model that has helped Audemars Piguet throughout the period of the quartz crisis. The present watch features its iconic octagonal-shaped bezel, uh, secured by 8 visible hexagonal screws, and with an integrated bracelet in stainless steel too. The gray anthracite tapisserie dial is iconic for the royal oak, and this one is very particular since it has turned into very capable tropical light brown color, very affectionate affectionate color for any collector, really recalling the champagne tone. The dial is completed by the application of baton indices, date aperture at 3 o'clock, and baton hands. Offered in very nice condition, the watch also comes with a lot of accessories like the warranty signed card, extract from the archives, and the the production of the present timepiece in 1994, fitted presentation box and outer packaging. It comes everything. It's a full package, baby. It's a 36 mil case size though, so it's kind of um, a secure gentleman or a lady. So it'll work for both. Great, just a great shape, I think. Great shape for this watch. Beautiful stuff. It aged beautifully, and there's no major wear and tear anywhere in the case. A gorgeous piece, okay? Between 20 and 40,000 is the estimate. Next piece is this Cartier in white gold, 32 mil in diameter. Lady size. The Cartier Ronde offered here is an outstanding example of the Mason's ability to marry refined elegance with sophisticated craftsmanship. With its distinctive knurled bezel in white gold, this timepiece offers a subtle yet striking design that stands out due to its special texture. The knurling technique. Look at that. Look at the close up, guys. Often used in high end craftsmanship, providing a tactile dimension that enhances watch's visual appeal while preserving its understated beauty. The dial of Ronde features an intricate engine turn gear shape pattern. This decoration, which is subtly echoed in the bezel, creates a sense of depth and complexity. Black Roman numerals and baton marks, carefully arranged on the dial, enhance its clarity. Uh, Look at that. Look at that. Arrangement on the dial enhances its clarity while contributing to the overall sense of balance. The inner square track further complements the geometric form of the dial, adding a refined touch of elegance. Crafted in white gold, this case of the Ronde is intentionally thin and circular. Its small lugs contribute to a sleek, minimalistic aesthetic. The overall look of the uh, Ronde is one of restrained beauty, unobtrusive yet undeniably sophisticated, making it suitable for those who appreciate the timepieces that enhance their personal style. In subtle way, the present Ronde by Cartier, with its elegant proportions, luxurious materials, and intricate details, is true testament to the brand's dedication to timeless beauty. You know what this looks like? Like Daniel Katz's Disco Volante, right? It reminds me of the Disco Volante because it's round, it's small, it's got a tiny little crown. But this one, and the crown, as you can see, is kind of embedded into the bezel, not fully like the Disco Volante, but kind of. Let me show you. Since I have the Disco Volante here, and Daniel is selling it, let me show you guys. Check it out. It just reminds me of the Disco Volante. And Disco Volante is a watch that's also on the smaller side. Look at that. You see? It's like Disco Valente is the affordable Cartier. They've done really fantastic job with this watch. Manual wind, beautiful bracelet, the texture there, so you can see it. So cool. Very similar, right? That's so yeah. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let me put this away. There we go. Uh, look, I'm gonna try to keep the camera on again. If it blows out again, I'll turn it off. Um, okay, let's go to the last piece in this three watch combo. This is they're estimated between 150 and 350,000 for this watch. But why? So, oh, by the way, so from my understanding, Cartier Pasha was designed by Gerald Genta. But let's see what the article says. The Cartier Pasha is one of the brand's most iconic timepieces, celebrated for its groundbreaking design and unconventional aesthetic. It was originally launched in 1930s and traces its origin to timepieces reportedly commissioned by Pasha of Marrakesh. Ta- Tami El Gaoui, a man known for his refined taste and appreciation for luxury. Pasha of Marrakesh. Okay, let me pull this up because I don't know. This is the first time I'm learning about this guy. Pasha. Oh, shit. Okay. So, Tami El Gaoui was a Pasha of Marrakesh from 1912 to 1956. What, can you see this, guys? Yeah. This is what Pasha, his family name was El Uri, from a title given an ancestor by Ismail ibn Sharif of 17th century, while Guido refers to his chieftainship of Glawa tribe of barbar bar barbars in the southern Morocco. Oh my God! Based on the Kasbah of Teluet in the High Atlas and Marquette. Okay, so El Gawi became the head of Glaoua upon the death of his elder brother, and as an ally of the French. Uh, Protectorate of Morocco conspired with them to overthrow the Sultan Muhammad V. Jesus Christ, this is so crazy. It's very complicated. I guess he was like the king of Morocco. So Cartier so Pasha is named after this guy. Interesting. Sultan. So I guess he was like the Sultan. This is Middle East stuff. I am completely uh what do they call it, illiterate when it comes to the history of the Middle East. So see here, time flies says the Cartier Roma watch is a variant of the iconic Cartier tank introduced in 1917 and inspired by renault renault tanks observed by Louis Cartier during the World War. Unbelievable. Okay, French influences. The guy was like French sultan, basically. Okay, this is like I guess what this is he's a Moroccan sultan, and he worked with the French. And Cartier is a French company, French jeweler, and they made a watch that bears his name. There you go. Boom. That's the history for you. History lesson there. So, a man known for his refined taste and appreciation for luxury. The Pasha's signature design includes a round case with a flared bezel, a crown protected by a screw down cover, and typically distinctive bracelets that integrates seamlessly with the case. Over the decades, the Pasha has evolved, but always retained its heritage of elegance and utility. The present model is one of the rarest and the most exquisite versions of the Pasha ever created, with apparently only 5 known examples produced in platinum. It is powered by an automatic movement, invented together with the Gerald Genta, a remarkable feature for a model that is typically seen with manual or quartz movements. Let's pull this up. Oh, here we go. Look at that. This particular version is equipped with the perpetual calendar, moon phase complication, and minute repeater. The fuck? It's got a minute repeater? Holy shit. Oh, that's what the crown on the left, which makes it an incredibly sophisticated timepiece. The minute repeater function, which chimes the time at the press of the button at 9 o'clock, is a rare complication, even in high end watchmaking, adding another layer of craftsmanship to this already impressive timepiece. The watch is in remarkable condition, reflecting the meticulous care taken by its owner over the years. The platinum case and intricate dial with its perpetual calendar and the moon phase display, along with the minute repeater, makes this model not only remarkable technical achievement, but also symbol of Cartier's ability to create exceptional one of a kind watches. There you go, guys. I mean, this is just insane. Insane level, one of a kind stuff. Tim G in the chat reminding everybody to smash that upvote button. Guys, come on. Upvote the stream. I would really appreciate it. This is so cool. Look at that. You got a date, you got a day, month, leap year indicator, moon phase, Cartier on this blue font. Beautiful stuff. Wow. Oh, that's the guy. There you go. That's the Pasha, the OG. The OG, guys. OG. And the watch doesn't look that thick either. Looks just a good enough, just good size. Nice and chunky. And there you go. There's the
What
what
did you say? The OC?
the
The OC?
OG. I said
Oh, not
the
the
OG, not the
not the
OC.
OC. Okay, okay.
No,
Just
no.
checking. Just checking. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna get me in trouble, man. Let's just yeah. Let's see what else we've got here. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so guys, take a guess. What do you think this stuff went for? The AP 36 mil salmon dial, the Cartier Ronde, and the Pasha. Put your predictions in the chat if you wanna, if you wanna take a guess at what these sold for. I'll take a guess. Look, I think AP is not doing too well. I think that AP maybe sold for 25,000. The Cartier, I love it. I think that probably went for 50 because a viewer of the show was asked if they want to buy the Pebble, and the brand new Cartier Pebble went for 50,000. So I'm thinking, something like this, something unique as that. Yes, it's smaller. It's smaller, but like small watches are hot right now. 50,000 for the Cartier, and then that minute repeater, 200,000. Why not? Why not, guys? Put your predictions in the chat. Let's let it rip. Here we go. Unfortunately, that was the last of the Stag Leap wine. Delicious stuff. All right, here we go. Oh, we got predictions here. Look at this. Bert Dundee's participating. 27, 28, and 180K. Boom, there you go. And Mike Lewis says Cartier Pasha Platinum is very rare. I would say 170. There you go. There's some predictions. Guys, participate in the predictions. I'll pull them up on the live stream. Here we go. These are the realized prices. Whoa! Hello. The AP went for 44,200. Maybe that patina was appealing to somebody because, hey, that's beautiful. Then the Cartier went for 45,500. Close to my prediction. I said 50,000 because I saw one sold for the brand new one similar to that was selling for 50. So that's pretty cool. I think this is better craftsmanship on this one than the new one that was recently sold. I would take this one over the new one any day of the week. And then the Pasha sold for whopping 195,000 euros, which is actually cheap for a minute repeater and perpetual calendar in platinum. That's cheap. Cheap because just a minute repeater from Patek Philippe goes for 400,000. So that was, you can say, that was a stolen. That the Cartier Pasha was stolen. All right, guys, let's go to the next batch. Let's keep this party going. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying this stuff. If anybody wants to sponsor 3 watches, feel free to super chat. Remember how we did it in the past? Maybe $10 or $20 if you want to sponsor, right? I'll do it for free. I'll do, for the next, like, maybe I'll go for another 40 minutes for free. But hey, if anybody wants to sponsor 3 watches prediction segment, feel free to super chat or become members to support the show. All right, here we go. The next 3 watches. Give me a second. I need to do that thing where I hide the watches and I open them in separate windows in order to not dox the pricing. Here we go. All right, here we go. Okay. So what we got here is a Patek Philippe dress watch. Looks like a, very classy dress watch. It says that, let's see. It doesn't say anything about it, but it's a Patek Philippe, kind of a Calatrava style watch on the bracelet, estimated between 18 and 36,000. Then we've got a code 1159 chronograph, but estimated way below retail. Okay, way below retail, because that's 14,000 euros to 28,000 euros. These brand new go for 50,000. Man, code 1159 is a dog, unfortunately. Mike Lewis says, Timmy, on Chrono 24, the Cartier is available in full gold. Hi, which one? Full gold. Which one? This one, the Cartier, the middle one, or the Pasha? Okay, and we've got yet another Daytona. We'll let's go through them and see what each piece actually is. Okay, here we go. This first specimen right here, Patek Philippe introduces reference 1509 in 1940, keeping it in production until early 1950s with a 35 millimeters diameter. The reference 1509 offered a notably large size for the era, especially when compared to the 33 mil diameter of the contemporaneous and iconic reference 96 dress watch. The watch's expensive dial is complemented by a sleek, well-balanced case, lending it an impressive presence on the wrist, featuring an outer railway track at the 5-minute intervals, paired with dot marks for the minutes and Roman numerals at 12, 3, and 9. The watch appears elegant and refined. The dial has further acquired a lovely, charming cream patina over time, more prominent on the lower portion, further enhancing the watch's visual appeal. Preserved in exceptional overall condition with strong proportions and full teardrop lugs, the present Patek Philippe reference 1509 is further fitted with a sporty beads of rice bracelet. This exceptionally refined timepiece exudes timeless charm, offering exquisite aesthetic that will captivate both novice collectors and seasoned horological enthusiasts alike. Now, like what is it made out of? So this watch is 35 mil. That's pretty good size, I would say. Nice size. Um, Stainless steel, so it's all stainless steel. The case is stainless steel, and the bracelet is stainless steel. Just a full-on stainless steel Patek Philippe, kind of a dressy watch. Oh, Pasha repeater. Okay, gotcha. Send me the link on WhatsApp. I'll pull it up. But yeah, this Patek Philippe is nice. It's very nice. Look at the beautiful printing. Beautiful condition. Hey, roommate. Roommate came home. How you doing? You good? What's going on? You good? By the way, I'll wash the dishes
Okay.
later, roommate. I'll wash
Oh
the dishes
golly,
later.
darn it! I'll go over there to do the dishes.
I know Daniel Katz will do the dishes.
I,
Roommate,
I'll, I'll
roommate.
I'll fly over to do the dishes.
Daniel Katz is flying over to do the dishes. Don't worry about that. I'll do it after the. He'll do it after the stream. We're gonna finish the stream and then Daniel will fly over. Okay.
Jesus.
Just don't be mad. I didn't have the time. I gotta be honest. I was busy, Daniel. I was busy.
God, man.
Yeah, I know. It's always she doesn't. He
How much?
didn't look happy. She walked in, kind of stumbled
Yeah.
in. No, not. She didn't say anything. No hi, nothing.
Oh
Just
yeah.
kind of a
Jeez,
little
damn.
bit grumpy.
I do dishes too. So, all right, all right,
Yeah. What can
all
you?
right. I don't know what to say.
What can you do? Oh, just to quickly here. Oh yeah, look at this. The gold. There's a gold version of that minute repeater perpetual. Oh, and it comes on a full gold bracelet too. This is the one that Mike Lewis found. Look at that. The Cartier box has a uh the look at this. The box is a winder. So when you're not wearing it, uh you could put it in the box and it will keep it wound because it's a perpetual and it's a pain in the ass to set it. That's pretty cool. 80,000. The platinum one sold for 195, but that was like piece unique almost. All right. Thank you, Mike Lewis, for showing us that one. Okay. Hey, Chris Robottom, $5 super chat for hard to do the dishes. Nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll give roommate $5 to do the dishes. Roommate, we got $5 for the dishes to do the dishes. Roommate, my love. Roommate, she's not talking to me. Interesting. I think she might be bad. She might be mad at me. I've done something wrong and that I don't know about. And the thing with women, they don't tell you what it is that you did wrong. They want you to read their mind. It's incredible. It's a little bit frustrating, to be honest, because I'm not a mind reader. I wish I was, but I'm not. Hey, speaking of mind readers, Cam, welcome to the stream.
Hey everyone.
Hey, guys! This is the famous Cam. Welcome to the stream from Atlanta.
What's new?
Hey, we're just talking watches here. I'm going through this amazing auction, and I'm looking at just the disastrous results. These watches, like, look at this. This is the Code 1159, right? 41 mil case, gold, solid gold, right, with beautiful black dial. Retail, this is like 50,000. Okay, 50,000. Right? What do you think this sold on an auction for?
50,000.
You think it's sold for 50,000? Come on, man. They're
It
they're
better.
predicting.
It
Get
better.
this.
It
Get
better
this,
sell
Cam.
for 50,000.
Yeah. I wish. Get this, Cam. They're predicting. This is the prediction. They're thinking they're gonna get anywhere between 14,000 on the low side, and let's see here, hold on. 28,000 on the if they get lucky. Retail, so they don't have that model anymore, but this is kind of an equivalent model. It's got the same movement, but the different dial. Maybe even cheaper dial, in my opinion. 49,700 is the retail.
I remember getting offered a watch, a code 1159.
These are great watches, but
Fuck that watch.
there's no demand for it.
Like you can't get out of this watch. Like you're screwed when you buy
Oh,
it.
you're gonna lose shirt. This is the watch you die with on the wrist. Oh, this one's got a subtle purple hue. See that? Look at that little purple. It's a purple watch.
It's a nice looking watch.
Yeah, it is. It is actually like quality wise. There's nothing wrong with it. I've played around with it. It's got the smoothest chronograph function, smoothest crown to set the date and time. It's a great watch, but there's just you know what like because it's a completely unique line. They did try to put in some elements of a royal oak, like the mid case. You see the mid case, it's actually shaped like the royal oak hexagon. It's a subtle detail, and the lugs they're not connected to the bottom plate. They're just floating. You can actually slide a piece of paper between the lug connection at the bottom.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. And I've got one more watch here that we're discussing. Is this one? Let me read what this is. Okay. This is estimated to go between 75 and 150,000. Okay. So the reference point, let's see here. Hold on. Okay, so this is just a short description here. In 1969, references 6263 and 6265 were significant simultaneously. Sorry, no, they were simultaneously launched, both with the wording "oyster" on the dial. You see this Daytona? It's got an oyster here, Rolex Oyster. Based on the experience, made a few years based on the experience made a few years earlier with the reference 6240 to tell the truth not particularly positive on the commercial level. These two new Rolex chronographs were also equipped with the screw down chronograph pushers. You can see it's got the screw down pushers. Reference 6263, such as the presented lot, is the last version of the Rolex Daytona made with the manual wounding value movements. The reference point for Daytona Collector 6263 is one of the most desirable vintage Daytona models. The present wristwatch is incredibly well preserved. Look at the condition here. It's got a sticker on the back. The crown is a little bit invisible, but it looks very nice. It's got all the paperwork. This is combination with the black acrylic bezel insert. Oh, it's an acrylic bezel. Look at that. Characteristic to this reference tricks the eye to perceive the dial as somewhat larger than it is, and serves to give the watches greater presence. It also features the very coveted silver dial with an attractive big red Daytona script and contrasting subsidiary register, preserved in astonished original overall condition. Moreover, this lot comes with lots of accessories such as original box and warranty. There you go. This is estimated. This Daytona is estimated to go between $75 and $150,000. Okay, so here we go. We've got 3 lots here: the Patek, the Code 1159, and the Daytona 6263. Guys, take a guess. What do you think these are going to sell for? And if Cam, if you want to give it a shot, let me know.
I'd spend $15,000 on this watch probably.
On the Daytona?
No, on the AP.
On the AP? Yeah, if it was 15,000, you would pull the trigger, right? What do you think is the maximum price people out there would be willing to pay for it, though?
15,000 plus tax, so 16,000.
16,000. I think it will sell somewhere for 20 because like 15 is so cheap that I feel like that's just like a Rolex price, right? Like a steel sports Rolex is about 15,000, and I think like if it gets to 15, people will pay 15. They will pay 18, but like at the 20,000 price point, I feel like people will stop dropping off. The Patek, what about that? This is a steel Patek, 35 mil on the beads of rice bracelet. Looks very sexy. I think it'll go for like 20,000 as well. I think 2020. My prediction is 2020, and then for that Daytona, 75,000. 2020, 75. That's my prediction.
You know what? I'm seeing 2020. I am seeing 2020, Tim, right in front of me
Yeah,
right now.
you're seeing
20.
is your vision
I'm.
2020? You have
My
2020
vision
vision.
is 2020 plus the 75. Actually, exactly as you, because of the markets.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the markets. That's what I'm looking at. And that's what's really drawing this. There's no one there to buy it except whoever. Oh, Bert
Bert Dunn
Dundee's not far off.
Bert Dundee says
Uh,
21, 25, and 60K for the Daytona. Guys, put your predictions in this format. 3
yeah.
numbers, and we know. So the number on the left is for the leftmost watch. The center number is for the center watch, and the final number is for the third watch. Right? We got 3 watches. We can go boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's very easy. And that way, if you put your prediction, for example, Mike Lewis put a 29K for the AP prediction. You could put for an individual watch, but if you just put 24,000, like Tim G put, I don't know what are we predicting? Is it for the code? I'm guessing for the
I
code.
think it's the code.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna reveal it. You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Boom. There you go. Whoa. Okay. Very close. Look at that. Basically 23,400 for the Patek, for the steel Patek, 35 mil on the steel bracelet. I think that's an interesting deal. Very interesting watch. Then for the Code 1159, 23,400. That's not a lot of money. That's cheap. 50% off, basically. But I could see why it went for, a 2020 would have been a steal of a deal. 14, that's Cam's imagination. And for the Daytona, 106,000. You know what? Probably this is a steal of a deal actually for the Daytona because of the box papers, right? These are super collectible. This is an investment piece that I think
What
right
year?
now. Uh-huh.
What year? What year?
The Daytona.
Yeah.
Let me check for you. The Daytona is 1986.
1986.
It's manual wind, reference 6263.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's been like so many different.
Cam, you cut out. Oh, we lost Cam.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, maybe his phone died or something. I don't know what happened. Cam, come back. The link is in the chat. I don't know, his phone blew out.
No, sometimes someone's phoning him.
Yeah.
That happens to me.
No,
Someone's phoning him.
but usually when somebody gets a phone call, the screen goes black.
Was
But
that what it is?
yeah, but he completely lost. Maybe it's somebody called him. I don't know. If he's on like a Samsung or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim G was close as fuck, by the way. 24. I said Tim G said 24,000, and that was 23
Oh, I
more.
see. I
Yeah.
see. I
So
see. Said
close.
the mountain to the tree. Okay.
Yeah. This is good. This is good. I love doing this stuff because this is really important stuff for people who are super into watches. This type of segment is just that's where it's at. All right, here we go. The next batch of watches. Oh, there you go. There's a little preview for you guys. A gold Daytona, a steel Daytona, and a Corum, like a tank type of a watch. Corum. Wow. Corum is a diamond jewelry thing. So we've got a gold Daytona with the black, I guess, lacquer, or maybe that's aluminum bezel, like a lemon, but inverted lemon. Then we've got like a modern, I'm not sure. Oh, it's a white gold, like a modern-ish white gold black dial Daytona and a weird Corum watch. So let's see it. Let's see it. What is this gold Daytona? What is that? Right? Good question. Well, it's a reference 6263, just like the steel one we were looking at, but this one is made of gold. All right. So in the watershed years of 1969, Rolex unveiled the references 6263 and 6265, a pair of chronographs that would redefine Daytona lineage. These models were simultaneously released in stainless steel, 14K gold, and opulent 18K gold, each bearing the significant oyster inscription on the dial, a first in the Daytona's storied history, and featuring the revolutionary screw down pushers. This is the first of the first is the screw down pushers. The lot presented here is an exceptional example of the reference 6263 crafted in 18K yellow gold, a testament to the luxurious evolution of the Daytona. This particular 6263 distinguishes itself with an iconic black acrylic bezel.
Okay. What year is this?
This is 1985.
Okay.
Um, here we go. It exhibits a deep, consistent black hue, the bezel, uh, perfectly complementing the applied baton numerals on the black dial and warm ochre luminous dots. The 18K yellow gold case, a masterpiece of horological craftsmanship, retains its original sharp contours, crisp lines. Look at that. Oh, look at the brushing. You can still see the brushing, original brushing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lines revealing reveals three clearly impressed hallmarks. Furthermore, this remarkable Daytona is a complete comprehensive set original accessories, including its original uh, uh, guarantee dated December 22, 1985, and bearing a signature of Orologia Switzerland Finesi, a prestigious retailer. Oh, that's the retailer. Look at this in Switzerland. Retailer with historical provenance. The Originera Svizzesi was founded in 1860s in Florence. Oh, it's in Florence. Fuck me. Italian. Giovanni Panerai. Oh, it was founded in Florence by Giovanni Panerai. Fuck! As both a watch shop and watchmaking school. By the early 20th century, the company later became known as Officina Panerai, became a key supplier of precious instruments, precision instruments, and timepieces for the Royal Italian Navy. Fuck me. So this Daytona was sold at what later became Panerai. Holy shit. It's crazy. That's really crazy. Okay,
It
very
is crazy.
beautiful example, right?
All right.
Okay. This
I,
next one, you want to do 3 more, or you got to go, Daniel?
well, I'm gonna go pretty soon. Maybe we'll
Well,
just
let's finish
go
this
with this
batch.
one.
Let's finish
Yeah.
this batch.
Okay.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is an easy one. This is 2024 white gold example reference 126509. 60th anniversary Daytona collection. Oh, wait, this is the brand new one. Oh shit. This is the brand spanking new one. Oh yeah, look at that. That's brand new. Oh, dude. The brand new. It's the new one. The completely new reference. There's nothing to say about this one, I think.
There's white gold. White gold? What
Yeah.
is it?
Full white gold, brand spanking new white gold Daytona with the black dial. This is actually the one that I like the most from the modern collection because it
Yeah.
looked like the steel one with the steel bezel, but this one's got the white gold bezel,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
It's really nice. Really nice example. White gold, sexy as fuck. All right, comes with everything because it's brand new. It's 2024 example. Okay, I don't think there's not much to say about that one. Let's go to the quorum, right? Because I could read the description, but you guys all know what it is.
That's a lapis style diamonds, gold on the case. I think it's going to go for even more than the top price range.
You know what this was predicted to go for?
3 to 8.
3 to
That's
6.
crazy.
3 to
3 to
6.
6.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Cheap.
Well, I
So
won't
this.
say cheap, but it's like, but it's a woman's watch, I guess, and it's probably a quartz, a battery,
Mhm.
and that's what's brought the price down. But is it or what, or is it a windup?
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
Quorum name is derived from the Latin word quorum. You know what the Latin word quorum means?
No.
It's referring to the minimal number of people needed to make a decision.
Oh, for crying out loud, the quorum.
The
Yes. Okay.
quorum. Is there such a thing as a quorum? Yeah, you heard about it?
Well, we, yeah, like in a quorum. I didn't know it came from that meaning, but yeah,
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
quorum
that's what it
is,
comes
yeah.
from. The quorum.
Okay. All right.
A concept that intrigued the founder. They chose to simplify the term, resulting in the now famous quorum.
Mhm.
Recognizing the market's appreciation for the unique design, the two founders committed to crafting watches with unconventional shapes and innovative materials. Creativity and daring innovation have been the cornerstones of Quorum's timepieces, as exemplified by the present model, showcasing a stepped uh, rectangular yellow gold case. The present timepiece exudes sophistication. Uh, let's see here. Exudes. Fucking lost where I was reading it.
Sophistication.
Okay. Its elegant contours and warm golden hues complement the watch's distinctive dial, making it a true work of art on the wrist. The dial hallmarks Quorum creative spirit is a striking composition of materials and textures. At its center lies a deep blue lapis lazuli. What did you say it was?
Yeah, that's what I said. Lapis lazuli.
Nice. Good job, Daniel. Contrasted by brilliant field of pave set diamonds, enriching it. Extremely elegant and comfortable on the wrist. The present Quorum is very interesting and sophisticated example of a dress watch. It's got a here we go. It's 1970s and it's got a manual movement, caliber 2512. There you go.
Oh,
This
mm.
is beautiful, to be honest. 30 millimeters by 35 in length.
Right. Right.
Right? It's like, hey, you want to get a modern tank, right? Or you can get a fucking lapis lazuli with diamonds dial. Why not? You have to be an idiot
Yes.
to like,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get like a simple watch versus something like this. This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Manual wine, gold, lapis, diamonds, funky as fuck.
I'd
All
wear
right,
it.
so here we go. Let's go back, guys. The prices. Let's put your
Um,
guesses in the chat. 3 numbers on the board: the Daytona, the modern Daytona, and the Quorum.
um,
Give it a rip, Daniel.
that Rolex. I'll go at 180 for the 67. The white gold. What is the white gold, the new one, go for, anyways, Tim? Because it was just.
The retail is
rec-
48,000.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Um, um, I would say it would stay lingering at its 47.
47.
47, a thousand less than the retail, and the
Okay.
quorum would go above the asking price. I'd say
Yeah.
8.
8,000. Okay,
Yeah.
good guesses. I'm kind of on board with you. I'm not sure what's going on with that yellow gold Daytona. What happened to the bracelet? I bet it came on a bracelet and it seems to be missing. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Wait a second. Hold on. Just go here. Did it come on the Rolex buckle? Oh, it is a Rolex buckle. Okay. So I'm guessing this watch originally came on a leather strap. The strap is fucked, so they put it on this new one. Okay, but that's its original state. So okay, that could go for maybe more, maybe less. But the watch market is dead. I'll go 185. Then the white gold Daytona, 60 because you know
Oh
what?
yeah.
Like there's hype beasts. There's these people are insane. They can't wait, so they'll pay
Well,
more.
oh,
Maybe
wait a minute. Wait a
50,
minute. Are they hard to
55,
get?
55.
You're saying 55. I said 48. I
Okay.
I
55.
48, but I can hear what you're saying. What was the first one that you said?
I think I said what did I say? I said uh 180. I think I said 180.
I said around 148.
Okay. And for the
Okay.
quorum, 8,000. I'm thinking.
Oh wait. Okay.
So here's what we got. Mike Lewis says 225 for the Rolex, white gold Rolex 55, and the Quorum 3,500. Bert Dundee said 170,000 for the yellow gold Daytona, 55 for the white gold, and 1,200 for the Quorum. Time flies. Put 150, 70, and 4,000. Here
Okay.
we go, guys. You ready? Let's see what the real prices became. There we go. Oh, wow.
Oh, I was.
Interesting. The Daytona yellow gold sold for 214,500. Wow, that's a big money. It went for big money. I guess because it is all original. I was worried about the bracelet situation. And then the white gold Daytona, the modern one, sold at retail. It's $100 above retail.
I
Okay.
was pretty close with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Good
close
guess.
on that one, but the first one I was off.
And
And
then the quorum,
yeah, I overrated on the quorum.
dude, that was a steal. 4,000 for the quorum. That's a joke. I
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
4,000 for the Cartier. I'm a freaking moron. I
Never
could have had
mind.
a gold. I bought a steel black dial Cartier with the quartz movement. I could have had gold with lapis and diamonds. It's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
Tim, don't forget what you guys spent for the furniture.
Yeah, it was a disaster. The furniture, man. That's the roommate. That's our
Okay,
couch.
okay. All right, okay.
That's I had nothing to do with that. Look,
All right,
what did I say? What did I tell her? Honey,
okay.
I told her, honey, it's not a good idea. Like
All
why
right,
why
okay.
would you want to do that? That's really we don't own an apartment. What the fuck are
Okay.
we doing buying
Well,
an
actually,
expensive
don't.
couch?
Well,
We
hold
don't
on.
own
Don't.
an apartment. We're
No,
renting.
yeah, but you do get to take the inside of the apartment with you to
You know
your
how
next apartment.
expensive moving is, Daniel? It costs
I know. It's a pain in
thousands
the ass.
to move.
Yeah, I know. It's a pain in the ass,
And
isn't
then
it?
you're stuck in the next place, and then the rents here are ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
It's
mine
it's
went up.
hard. Yeah.
Tim, I gotta go. I want to
Yeah,
get some sunlight.
yeah.
So
Go, Daniel. I'll do 3 more for free, and then I'll do $20 per 3,
yeah,
and then I'll wrap it up. It's 3 hours. We're up to 3 hours here.
and whatever you made today, just give it to me, okay?
Okay. All the money from
I'm.
today,
That's a lie. I'm lying. I'm lying.
it's all gonna go
Okay.
to the Save the Ocean. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Okay. All right. Okay. Talk to
All
you
right.
later. Bye
All right.
bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. This it's like the Price is Right. Thank you, Mike. Mikey. Mike is like, this is the Price is Right. Yeah, it's fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I'm doing this because it's great learning about watches this way, learning about market, learning about history of watches. I hope you guys are getting as much of a kick out of this as much as I do. Okay, so here we go. My camera is still like not working. The new one is coming. I just got an email from Logitech that my package has been shipped, I believe. Let's check here. Let's see. I got an email. Let's see. Here we go. Shipment is on the way from Logitech. Let's go. Managed delivery. Let's see it. When is it gonna be delivered? It says that scheduled delivery is Wednesday. All right, we just gotta endure a couple more days. The new camera is gonna be here on Wednesday. The new mouse is gonna be on Wednesday, and the new headphones. So yeah. All right, so we got 3 more watches here. Very interesting lineup. Very different lineup as well. We've got a Piaget, like a Andy Warhol watch. I think it's now renamed as Andy Warhol, but originally it was something else. We got a very rare Patek Philippe Ellipse clock. That's a beautiful clock to have in the house, and a solid gold dancer Ebel. So let's see what are each of these watches actually are. So here we go. What I need to do. Let's pull up. So this is the Piaget, and it's got a very unique dial. Piaget stands out as one of the most innovative brands with its boundless creativity, as evident today as it was during 1960s and 70s, a golden era for design. It was during this time that Piaget began crafting jewelry and introduced some of its boldest timepieces, including a gem encrusted watches and striking design masterpieces. The wristwatch presented here is a contemporary reinterpretation of one of Piaget's most legendary models from that period, the black tie, also known as the Andy Warhol, after its famous wearer. Interestingly, instead of embracing the organic or avant-garde design, uh, it frequently explore or sorry, interestingly, instead of embracing the organic or extravagant designs it frequently explored during that era, Piaget chose a more monolithic approach for this piece. The watch features a substantial cushion-shaped case with stepped bezel, showcasing a bold and structured architecture. Though seemingly simple, achieving the flawless proportions, allowing the watch to exude both elegance and gravitas, was far from simple. This model was initially designed to house a groundbreaking Beta 21 movement, the first Swiss quartz mechanism, uh, acknowledging an enduring charm of its original design. The brand reintroduced it in 2015. This particular model from the revived collection showcases a stunning and jaw dropping falcon's eye dial. While most commonly seen in white gold cases, this exceptional timepiece features a hefty and rare platinum case further engraved #1. Indeed, this special watch was manufactured as a unique piece upon a special request from a very important Piaget collector who had the chance to bring this incredible piece to life. A true embodiment of design and sophistication. This exceptional piece is presented in excellent overall condition and is further accompanied by its presentation box and certificate of authenticity, confirming the present timepiece to be #1. Boom! How about that? A unique piece of horology. Beautiful. Look at this. Full set, everything. Comes with everything. The extra strap. Gorgeous stuff. The Andy Warhol. All right. Next, we've got a ellipse wall clock. The present Patek Philippe wall clock was modeled on a long-lasting and well-known ellipse delivered only to the most illustrious Patek Philippe retailers as marketing support for the model and exceptionally legible. This remarkable offering presents a unique opportunity for Patek Philippe collectors to acquire a timepiece that stands out both in scale and significance. Cute. That's very cute. And we've got one more here. This is the Ebel Solid Gold Dancer, baby. How about that? Look at that certified chronometer. An Ebel 40 mil, guys. This is a 40 mil case size watch made in 1997. Ebel's sports watches have long epitomized a harmonious blend of luxury and function, designed for individuals who demand both precision and elegance in their timepieces. The Ebel Le Modulaire 1911 reference 8137241 is a prime example of this legacy, showcasing the brand's dedication to craftsmanship and innovation. Produced in 1997, this model features a robust yet refined case in yellow gold, paired with a matching yellow gold Ebel bracelet, creating an iconic and luxurious aesthetic. The silver dial, with its intricate gear-shaped pattern and applied Roman numerals. Yeah, look at that. Uh, hosts a tri-compact chronograph layout with subdials for measuring time elapsed, a date aperture at 430, and a luminous detail on the hands for improved readability, powered by Ebel caliber 137 automatic movement, COSC certified chronometer. This watch guarantees exceptional accuracy and readability. The pushers and the screw down crown integrated into the case design enhance its sporty appeal while maintaining its water resistance, making it a versatile companion for both formal and casual occasions. Introduced as part of the celebrated 1911 collection, this timepiece carries the heritage of Ebel's founding year, combining cutting edge technology with timeless design. There you go. Very interesting. I'm not a huge fan of Ebel. I fucking hate them. I don't know. Just to me, the design looks nasty. But hey, it's a solid gold dancer. I bet this sold for cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Uh let's see here. It's very cheap. Ronald says, "Hi Tim, just saying hi. Might be a slow night because it's Canadian election night. Hey, it's a slow night. Just, dude, it's Watch Talk. It's all cool though. Where Watch Talk doesn't get people's blood boiling as just some fake made up drama. So you know how it is, but hey, you know what? The cornerstone of this show is talking watches. And yeah, it's just I just want to talk watches. I just want to talk watches, guys. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. So yeah, it's just it's so cool. So cool. I want to learn about watches. This show is about learning about watches, and that's what I want to do. And I hope that for those people who are genuinely and actually interested in watches, they'll join me here tonight. So there we go. We got 3 watches here to look at. Um, if anybody wants to sponsor like 3 more, it's a $20 super chat. Otherwise, I'll just resume tomorrow. There's actually absolutely zero watch news out there. So tomorrow I'm gonna be doing this for 3 hours straight. So here we go, guys. Put your price predictions in the chat. The Andy Warhol Piaget is estimated between 60 and 120 euros. The Patek Philippe Ellipse estimated between 3 and 6,000, and the Ebel is estimated between 4 and 8. That's melt value. These Ebels are basically just worth their value in gold. That's it. That's it. That's it. So I'll say, look, the Andy Warhol, that's actually really special. Falcon Eye. There's a Rolex Yachtmaster with Falcon Eye. Let me pull it up. Yachtmaster Falcon Eye. It looks sick. I love it. And yeah, let me show you guys. Check it out. Look at that. Whoa! That just shreds. I love it. I really, really love that Yachtmaster with the Falcon Eye. This is an Andy Warhol with Falcon Eye. Looks also amazing in platinum. In piece unique, I would say 100,000. Why not? It's popular right now. These Andy Warhols, they're super popular. The wall clock, Patek Philippe, 20,000. All right, I just think this is a unique. Yeah, okay, maybe if it was an Aquanaut wall clock, it would go for 100,000. But Ellipse, maybe 10,000. All right, 10,000. 10,000, guys, my prediction. And the Ebel, 8,000. I think it's a dog, but the gold in there is still worth something. So, guys, put your price predictions in the chat if you so wish to. And I'm going to reveal it in a couple of seconds. Yeah, put your price predictions in the chat, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, guys. Let's see. Time flies says 115, 4,007. Boom, boom. Simple and effective. Lucky Bastard 91 says Don Johnson in Miami Vice wore a bell. That's cool. It's a cool tidbit of information there. It's very cool. Thank you. Anybody else wants to take a guess? Here we go. I'm going to reveal the prices. Boom. Oh, close. Oh my God. That's so close. Time flies. The Piaget sold for 104,000. Nice. That is really nice. It's a piece unique Piaget. I think, hey, that's worth something. Very cool stuff. The wall clock Ellipse went for 8,450, which is very good as well. I said 10, but 8,004 is close enough. And then the Ebel sold for 11,440. Also, like there's a lot of gold in that Ebel, to be honest. It's a lot of gold. And look at that. It's just a chunk of gold. Look at that. I guess anything for a solid gold dancer, anything below 12,000 is basically a steal. Crazy, crazy stuff. 18K gold. Look at that. The patina looks really nice, to be honest. The Ebel, there's the box. Yeah, it's cool. The wall clock and the Piaget. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. The dial, the eagle eye. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay, guys. Gonna wrap it up here. and I'll be back tomorrow. Let's see. Should we play? Uh, let's play for the outro. What should we play? Oh, let's just play this one. This is a classic, iconic song. I'm gonna go take care of the roommate because I think she's pissed at me, guys. She's not talking to me.
It starts with
one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know or wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you. Just as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my